and
I'd
a party
hardly call him a friend.
At least you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes when they come back eventually, maybe. But
Hopefully.
good that whatever you did didn't keep you from coming back. There we go.
Yeah. Well, I guess since we don't know when they're coming back, I could tell you generally, like, I I went smuggling and I got trapped,
Oh,
but then there was a guard there that showed solidarity to my past, and he let me go.
hmm. Well,
And I
that
was
was
able
lucky.
to escape with money, too.
How much money did you leave with?
I made 40 gold pieces for everyone.
That is a lot of money to escape with, so I guess you are pretty good at your job, aren't you? You don't have to wear pants, Alistair.
If you want to, that's fine. But you could put on shorts or just yeah. Anyways,
Well, um, your friend may or may not be ever coming back because he's not capable of coming back. Get what I'm saying? But I
Ooh,
don't
I
know.
like what I'm hearing.
I mean, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. I just helped them get to the boat and I came back because I had animals here. This
Yeah.
menagerie.
yeah.
And I forgot. I feel like such a bad parent, but I have an egg that I need to go check on.
Oh, an
I don't.
egg?
Yeah, you remember your friend, the
Oh,
turtle?
yeah.
Yeah. I still have that egg, and I totally forgot until just now because I was thinking about all the animals that I have. But then I'm like, wait, turtle is an animal. It's a being. That's so. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that hatched baby? Like, I'm not a
Oh,
parent.
no.
This baby will be as big as I am. So I'm gonna go check on that dang thing and make sure that there's not like a baby turtle corpse.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right. So you head upstairs to the rooms.
hmm
Okay. So you go into the room and you pull out this turtle egg, and nothing seems to have changed. That or here, do a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, you don't know a whole lot about turtle eggs in general, or you're just like eggs, they hatch eventually. It does have like a nice weight to it, and then you kind of like hold it up to like your ear, and you can faintly hear movement, and you can almost feel it, and the egg feels kind of warm. So maybe soon.
Hmm. What am I gonna do with this thing? Did you follow me, Xerxia? Or no?
Um, yeah.
Oh. Do you know any other turtles that maybe want a baby?
I actually don't know any other turtles, and I feel like that would be pretty specific to want a baby as well.
Yeah. Like I literally don't know what we're gonna do. Why did I take this egg? Because I mean I didn't want the baby to just die. But oh my gosh, I forgot that it existed. I'm not gonna be a good parent. You know what? Cat would be a much better parent. So at least we have a buddy. Somebody to help.
Yeah,
See,
Cat will
Okay,
be
good.
able to help.
yeah. And Cat kind of like crawls up your back, examining the egg, and like grabs it with her hands and pulls it towards her and starts trying to gnaw on it.
That cat. No, this is not food. There's a baby in here.
She kind of looks insulted and kind of walks away.
Fuck that egg.
Hold on. What are you looking for?
By the way,
Alistair, just pick a different shirt.
the whole time we're walking back, Razig, I'm just explaining how we're going to tell the story that makes me seem like the biggest hero ever.
Hmm. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, now you shout him. Yes, yes.
Yes, and I had to overcome 47 footpads and dragon. I killed a dragon. You think that's too much?
Oh, no, I think there's two dragons.
Oh, that of course, two dragons.
So,
Anyways, flashback to you guys.
and you guys do anything else?
Mm, I think I'm just gonna generally like wash up, settle in, because it's still for me right now. It's like nighttime, right? Still like early morning
I want to say
or what?
it's early morning. Like it took you
Okay,
some time to travel back. Um,
yeah, good nap.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'll cut to you guys traveling. Let's say when you guys killed him, it was morning, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, we basically traveled straight there. Didn't even like sleep or anything. We
Yeah,
just immediately got him drunk and left.
and so based off of what Eliwick said, we can assume that you'll probably catch up to her pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're probably a good like I don't know. We did go down river a little ways, so
Yeah.
we're probably several hours behind her.
Yeah, so you guys, if you want to have discussion on the way back, it's a nice, cool morning. Pretty nippy, actually. And it's
Okay.
kind of got like you can kind of, it's spring, but it feels like it's fall.
So actually, I do. So as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, so enough of the joking. Obviously, we're gonna tell them that I killed the dragon. But what should we say about Dawnstar? Are we just gonna let him know what actually happened, or are we going to say that he's out of the pit? What's the plan?
Figure we just. I suppose Strexy would want to know. I'm not sure if Eliwick would want to know. The last thing we told her was that he's safely going down the river.
Yeah. And I think she even asked me if I was gonna kill him, and I said that I wouldn't kill him.
Like, they're really determined not to kill him.
Yeah, like I think that was like a thing that we had amongst us. So maybe we leave out the part where we killed him.
How about we say we did what we did, and then just wink at Eli or Strexia?
Okay. Maybe I'll
He's taken
pull.
care of. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah, he's taken care of. That right there, and I like actually pointed to you like that's why you're my sidekick. And I put my arm around Drew. Is like, man, it's been a long time since it was just me and you, huh, buddy?
It has. That's,
Yeah.
it was fun, actually.
I
Good old times.
I really enjoyed it. There was no, I could just do whatever I wanted. I didn't have to worry about pissing somebody off. Good times. I'm gonna miss this. Are we sure we want to go back?
Yes.
Oh.
We have to
Yeah, you're right. Of course.
offer my swords there, and I threw my other one in the river.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's
speaking of swords, um, Dawnstar's sword was still wrapped up in cloth, right? Or did you
yeah.
guys unravel it?
Nope. That thing went immediately into the
Bag of holding. Okay.
yeah. Unless you take it out, Razik. I would. I'm. That's yours. I don't actually care about it.
It's not big enough. It's not two-handed, right?
It's a great sword.
Oh shit. Maybe. We'll talk. I'll look later when we're out of town.
Yeah. I mean, because the other thing is how are we going to explain you suddenly having a sword? Are we just going to say we took it from him when we packed him onto the boat?
Maybe we could get it like to look different later.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good plan. I don't know. Let's see what happens, and then we'll worry about the sword later. But this is going to be fun. All right.
If you keep your ears to the ground or nose, I don't know what the explanation is. If you listen closely, maybe you can find somewhere to sell it.
But would you want to sell it? That's like it's a pretty well-known sword.
Exactly. We can't really use it ourselves.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely not in this city though. We're definitely gonna have to leave before we sell that thing. Just saying.
You know, we did a good job.
I I'm pretty proud of us. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, could have gone a little bit better, but as assassinations go, that was a pretty good assassination. And we planned it
And
on the fly.
exactly.
Man, we are good assassins. High five, buddy. And yeah, then after that, I think that we just kind of small talk till we get back.
All right. You guys get to the city around little after noon, and you find yourself as you like crest a hill, and you look out to the city, and you can kind of see like the front gate is like packed. There's a line of people still waiting to get in.
Uh, well, that looks like a nightmare. Do we
I
want
wonder if
to?
we could go back in the other way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know though. Do we want to go back in? There's that weird dude. Do we want to be associated with that guy? If we get caught, they're gonna ask us questions.
Big line.
That is a really big line. All right, I'm gonna walk up to the person at the back of the line, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, so what's up with the line?"
No, well, seems they're just, checking people's reasons to be in here and searching them. Mostly people coming out are getting searched. Spits on the floor. But, yeah, I guess something happened, an attack.
Hmm. Yeah. Is that why? Because I can see the spires from here, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, y yes, you can.
Oh, it's like, is that why that spire seems to be falling over?
And it seems like it. I don't remember
Hmm.
it being like that last time.
Yeah. I mean, not quite as aesthetically pleasing that way. Hmm.
Yeah, I'll agree there.
How long have you been waiting?
At this moment, maybe like 2 hours.
Jesus, that's quite the wait.
Well, the line just started moving not too long ago.
All right.
So,
Thanks for the information, kind sir. You've been quite a help.
yeah,
Um, good luck getting into the city.
I guess for you too. I'm sure you'll find a way.
And I kind of take a couple steps away. As like, all right,
Well,
are we
we
impatient enough to take a risk, or are we just gonna suffer through this
I
line?
think I have a plan.
Oh,
Since we
good.
had a plan yesterday. We scouted most of
Absolutely.
the ways around. We scouted most of the ways in yesterday. Maybe there's a smaller, lesser known gate we could go in.
Very true. So we're gonna kind of wander around,
Yeah.
see if we can find an easier way to get in.
So as you approach around, as you had seen before, there were smaller entryways on like the less main traveled roads, and they do seem to have shorter lines.
My only thought process, though, Razig, is if there's less people, they're more thorough.
I don't have anything to hide.
Huh?
Do we have anything to hide? Dude, they won't know what to look for in our bag of holding. And I don't think they go through that stuff anyways, right?
That's true. They can't just pull shit out without knowing what to look for. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Let's get in this stupid line.
999.
All right, you guys get in line, and it takes you like 45 minutes to get through. As you guys approach, a guard does stop you. Hey, business.
Oh, yeah, we're just heading into the city, kind of passing through. We're on our way. Uh, what's that place called? And would there be any reason why we can't go to, that I would know of that going to, what's that place that we're gonna go to?
I think it
Um,
starts with a K.
yeah,
Oh, Kamorda.
well,
Yeah.
Kamorda. Is there any reason that going there would arise suspicion?
No.
Okay. Like we're heading to Kamorda, we're just stopping here. Figure we could re-equip, buy some supplies and everything to prepare for the journey.
He kind of like looks you up and down. All right, enter. And then,
Thank you, good sir.
as you're like coming out, you see them stopping. Uh, shit, a high elf, and like, all right, stop. Let me search. Oh, come on, let me out. I've got business on the outside. And then they start like going through his pockets, like going through his bags and stuff like that. It seems like they're doing that less for people coming in, but definitely people coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Uh,
And
okay. Never mind. I don't draw any attention. Okay.
all right. And as you do that, and you guys walk through the city back to the Leaky Tap, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are
That's
on
where
your
we said
way,
we'd meet.
you do notice something very different. On top of like the normal guard seems to be mostly at the gate and dictating that. You do see righteous brand forces patrolling like the streets, and that is the military of the Dwindalin Empire.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with those people. So we are staying out of their way, just acting like normal people.
And they're just like marching in formations and bark. You hear like orders and clack clank clank clank. Very much different than like your city guard stuff. All right.
Yeah. So Razzing, I can almost guarantee you that guy that we spoke to in the sewers last night, feel like he had something to do with all of this.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, were we supposed to stop him?
I mean, what do we care what's going on in the city? Like, we don't have any. Well, I guess V lives here. Maybe we should. Nah, we'll talk to him when we get back.
Yeah. Shame he didn't join us on this.
I know he would have been a really good companion to have. I bet
He said
his.
he was just sitting here all bored.
Uh, Nothing happening. Just a boring freaking experience for him.
Mm,
All right. You guys find yourself at the Leaky Tap, and you enter with no problems. It seems to be as busy as always. People coming in and out. You do see a few righteous brand soldiers that seem to be off duty but still wearing their uniforms, sitting in a corner eating. Um, but everything seems to be going as normal. You got people playing music, and I don't know if Eliwick and Sturxia are downstairs, or are you guys in your rooms, or
From me, like saying that I'm taking a nap. How long has it been?
oh, it's been like it's hours.
Okay, yeah, then. Guess I am at least just downstairs chilling,
Uh, as
probably
soon
eating
as
some food.
as soon as I see you guys, I just kind of like, hey guys, hey, look who's back. I bet you guys are all pretty excited to see me. No, nobody. Yeah.
I just look up at him over my cup of soup, and I just roll my eyes and go back and blow all on my soup.
Look at you, Starks here, like no, buddy. I hate you guys. And I just come over and I sit down and I say, so took care of everything. Your trusty leader handled the problem, and yeah, problem solved. Got your back, Sturxia. I
Are
You
you
might
on
be on
mute?
mute.
hang it.
Oh, what the heck?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
Like I totally like stick my fist out for a fist bump. Like, hey, got your back.
I kind of look down at the fist bump, look back at you, and then fist bump you, like quick, and like put it back down,
Like, yeah, that's what I like to see. You seem
and then
very
I
excited.
nod.
I was expecting a lot more praise when I got back. All right. So, what's next? Problem solved. Nobody wants to.
I mean, as long as everything goes smoothly.
Yep. Went super smooth, right, Razik?
like butter.
Like butter, just like he said. So,
Or lard.
was it? Is lard smoother than butter? I feel like they're the equal smoothness. Anyways, where's he at?
I think he's probably at his mom's house.
Ah, okay. So should we wait for him or should we go find him? Like, don't we want to get out of here?
I think, he's been gone for a while. I mean, he wasn't here when I left. He wasn't here when I came back or when you came back. It's been a while. I don't know. Maybe we should go check on him.
Hmm.
Haven't eaten yet. I bet they have a lot of good food.
Oh, they always do have pretty good food, don't they?
Yeah,
Rich
let's eat
people food.
first. I'm sure he's fine. He's just playing with the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Or he probably, honestly, he's probably super sick from having to, fulfill his contract.
Ooh, ooh. I'm
And
not
and
here anymore.
he and he's incapable of leaving his home because he's
Ooh,
too sick.
Still don't know
ooh.
much about the contract, but okay.
Mhm. You're lucky.
oh my god, I regret so much.
I'm like, oh, okay.
One of
One
these
day.
days, if you really tick me off, I'll let you in on the secret, I
All
guess.
right. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to my room and take a nap real quick. It's been a while since I've slept. I think
Yeah,
it's been like 2 days. But maybe if I go and take a nap, I'll feel a little bit better.
probably.
Um, yeah,
And then after you wake up from the nap, we can go check on Z if he has not
yeah.
returned.
If he's not back, we'll go get Z.
Okay.
But let's get some food first. So I think I order some food and
Mhm.
we eat and shit, and then I'm gonna go upstairs to take a nap.
Sure.
When he goes upstairs, I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself. I'm just look like anybody else.
All right. So you head to your room right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the moment you've been waiting for. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you open the door, and there's just 3 pigeons and shit everywhere.
So I think I open the door and I stand in the doorway and I just like how in those like cartoons when somebody's like taking in a room, it's just like a bunch of little still images of the disaster that is his room, and those just
Mhm.
like pop up, and I like sit there and I stand there for literally like a good like 10 seconds, just like taking it all in.
As you're standing there, as you take it in, you notice some weird things. You see like breadcrumbs and stuff on the floor. Like somebody has been feeding these pigeons.
Just hear this scream come from upstairs. Is it 2 story or 1 story? This place.
It's 2 stories.
Yes.
I said there's
You
stairs.
yeah.
I
You
don't know
hear
when it
this
became.
very loud, angry scream come billowing down the hallway,
I
and
wonder what got him so upset.
I had nothing to do with this, Jellywick. And I'm going to pretend I'm not actually me, so good luck. I'm still sitting at the same spot Razzie was, eating the same food.
so I slam the door, and all you guys hear is thunk, thunk, thunk down the stairs. And when I like see you guys, like you see my eyes are like all wide and angry, and I said, "Where, where is he?" Looking at you, Eliwick. Where?
Razink?
Yes,
Uh,
where is he?
and I just kind of nudge my head over.
Um, before I murder my best friend Razig, Eliwick, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Have you noticed anything strange about my room recently?
Why would I go in your room? Was I supposed to be taking care of your room?
Hmm. Um, you never no sounds coming from my room?
Sound like I'm putting my ear up to the door. Again, was I supposed to be keeping a wary eye on your room?
What did you know? Did you know about the pigeons, Eliwick? Did you know about the pigeons?
Pigeons in the sky?
Inside
Go ahead, roll and do a deception check, Miranda.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. At this point, I don't even remember who did it, but I'm pretty sure it was Miranda who made this happen.
Yeah, seems like you believe her.
God damn it! Like, ah,
You get one.
I knew you wouldn't. You wouldn't do anything like that to me, Eliwick.
Do anything like what? All you asked me about was pigeons in your room. Wait a second. Don't tell me there's pigeons in your room.
There's pigeons in my room.
You
There's
see
lots.
the
Go ahead.
oh shoot the the tavern owner comes up and is like, "Oh, those weren't your pigeons. I was going to charge you extra for the pets and the damage."
I just look at him and I go, no, they were not my pigeons.
Did you leave a window open?
Makes sense why they weren't fed. I took the liberty of feeding them. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, thank you so much because they didn't already have enough shit. You needed to give them more fuel for the room.
Well, make sure it's cleaned up. Thank you. And she goes back to work running the tavern.
I hate you guys so much.
I guess next time don't leave your window open.
My window was not open. Eliwick, I
Oh,
hate you so much.
me?
All of you. I know you all knew. I know it.
Well, according to this deception check, you did not think I had
I'm
anything to
just,
do with it.
I do not, I don't actually know if you did or not. I'm just making an assumption. Like, I know you all knew. I know it.
He's projecting on everybody. Just play along.
Oh man.
Do I see you say this, Razik?
Yes.
Are you like this guy's self?
Very poorly. I'm just like a different shade of color and like slightly, just like slightly different. I think your friend Raji, he went that way, and he points out the door.
Uh,
Maybe a deception check.
yeah. Please do that.
You have.
Presume with disadvantage.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
come
bad.
on.
That's pretty good.
Hold on. Hold on. I can't see anything because
I'll let you
I
do like an insight check because I'm assuming Razik sounds like Razik,
that's what I'm thinking too.
but
I got like a slightly higher
you have to
pitch.
beat the 12.
Okay. With my insight. I mean, I'm
I
I'm
kind of
pretty
want you to
gold.
fail because it's funny. Aw. Barely
Mhm.
see through his guise. You start to head out the door, and you're like, wait a minute.
I think I do. I take like 4 or 5 seconds or steps, and I'm
I'm
like,
good.
when I find that, wait a second, and I just turn around and look at you, and I say, "What did you do?"
I didn't do it. I don't know what you. I put down the drink, and I start running out the window.
Wait.
um. Oh yeah, I think there is. I'm going to chase you.
Is there any open windows?
Um, yeah, let's see. It's a nice cool air, and it's kind of stuffy inside, so they had some windows open.
I'm diving through a window.
Okay.
It's a little too short, so you kind of bust it out of its frame a little bit, but it doesn't break. You just kind of knock it, jar it out. But you make it out the window.
I leap through the window behind him.
Uh,
I feel like it takes me a little while to chase him. Do you like how do we want to do this? Do
Yeah.
we want to athletics check?
Are you trying to like get away? Because yeah, we'll do some checks.
Let's go with the yes.
Okay, so yeah, tell me what you're using to get away, and you tell me what you're using to try to catch him.
Um so I feel like he does his normal like run away thing and
I'm
like
just running.
I'm like trying to like climb up on rooftops so that I can not get in the crowd and shit like that. So I feel like I use
Okay,
my
acrobatics,
acrobatics.
and you
Yes.
use athletics.
I am running around going parkour,
All right,
parkour.
do contesting checks then. Okay, 9.
Oh shit.
Doing good. 11. You catch him.
All right. So
Unless
I
you do
feel like
some magic mumbo jumbo at the end there.
I feel like I leap off of a box and I'm like flying in the air, like cloak billowing out behind me, and like uh I land on your shoulders and like grab you, and we like roll on the ground for a second, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrestle.
I think as soon as you land on me, I pretty much give up. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Delvin. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. I don't think it was my idea. I don't remember whose idea it was. I'm not a snitch.
And like, whose idea was it? You tell me. You tell me right now.
It was Don Stars. Yes, it was Don
Liar!
Stars' idea.
You're a liar. I don't believe you. It was Ellie. Wasn't it?
But wait, you
it was
well,
Stephanie.
No,
you
no,
thought
no. I don't know this, but I suspect you because you've been giving me shit lately. I don't actually know by any stretch of the imagination. If he says no, I'm gonna be like, Sturxia, it was Z. I'm just gonna ask about everything.
It was Cat's idea. Yes, it was Cat's idea. She told me in her sleep. That makes perfect sense. Fine, it was Eliwick. It was Eliwick.
I knew it. All right. Well, here's what's gonna happen. One, I'm super mad at you for not telling me. But two, you're gonna help me get her back.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. And we're gonna walk back, and as soon as we get back to the door, I'm gonna be like, "Start laughing, you little fucker." We're gonna walk in like we're the best of friends. Ah! What a great caper.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, very smooth. All right.
And then I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Okay, so if you guys just wanted to run upstairs and clean up all the bird shit, I'll take a nap and we'll go find Z."
who is he talking to?
You guys, the group in general.
I thought she said that the bar person said that she was gonna clean it up.
Oh, she said make sure it's cleaned up,
Did
right?
she?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Well, good luck with that. And I
Gosh,
just
how
cuddle her.
red-handed.
I just look at everyone like, oh my god.
And the
Ra-
pigeon
ra-
flies down the stairs and out the open window.
Right, silly
Um,
toes. Head upstairs.
I am going to, and this is probably gonna piss people off, but I am going to throw my dagger at that pigeon.
Go ahead and roll an attack. You hit. It's dead.
Yes.
Oh, dinner!
As it's flying out the window, you just help it leave, and your dagger, like, juts. I don't even know. Your dagger's huge. It, like, cuts it in half, I guess.
Oh, for sure. It goes through its body,
And then,
and I feel like it just bursts into a million little feathers.
yeah, so you can, like, and it's fortunately outside. The dagger explodes into feathers and then comes back to your hand.
And then without even skipping a beat, I just sheath it and say, "Fucking pigeons." Actually, then I look at Razik and I say, "Hey, Razik, dinner."
But I had already signaled for Warden to just go eat it since he was like game.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he races Razig.
We're making athletics again.
Sure, go ahead. Roll
Big Dad.
athletics. All right, Warden.
All right, hold on. Let me roll Warden's athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is someone outside?
Yeah,
There's
there's
plenty
very
of
lots
people.
of breathing on the microphone.
Oh, outside.
Um,
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear. I mean, I hear the breathing too. Where do I roll for athletics for him? Like on his character sheet, or do I just roll mine?
It should be. He probably doesn't have an actual athletics roll. It would
No.
be dexterity.
Okay.
Plus if he's proficient. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah. So he as you're running outside, Razig, he kind of runs up behind you, and puts his head underneath your leg and trips you up, and then just continues forward and gets it.
You
And
wouldn't on, Warden.
Yeah, and as he dripped you and like flicked his head up, also a pool of drool like whipped up into your face. Just splat.
I'm going to smile deeply and be like, oh man, that was satisfying. All right, well, I'm gonna go frickin' sleep in. Razik's rooming with me, right?
No.
Yes. Oh no.
Not not with
Uh,
us last night.
what's up?
No,
Okay,
not that last night.
okay. Um, I'll be in there in like 2 minutes. Okay. Uh, I I say so. Razik, I'm stealing your room. I will see you in the morning. Good night.
Right.
And I go to his
He's
room
gonna
to go to
sleep
sleep.
for like 12 hours.
Oh yeah, I go pass the fuck out.
Okay. So
I'm gonna.
Don't be afraid once Stephanie wakes up on you. Shit, I only hear that. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go tuck Toonie in. I'll be right back.
okay. I'll take a little break then.
Muting myself for a sec.
Okay. Uh, you there, Heather?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Demon Slayer movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When my nephew left, that's what we watched when he left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you like it?
I liked it. It was good. It's definitely
Yeah.
interesting start
Yeah.
because you know
Mhm.
how goofy it is at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
I need to watch it again because like we watched it late, because pretty much Chris just came over to watch the movie.
Yeah, like at
And
like
then leave.
7.
And like it was one of those I barely ever like fall asleep without consent. If that makes any sense. Like I barely fall asleep with
Unless you choose to.
unless I choose to, yeah. And I was just like, I remember we just woke up and I'm like, what the heck happened? And they're doing like a final battle scene and the red guy is dead. Sorry, I don't know the people's names. Like I haven't gotten that far into the anime yet, and I'm like, this is a lot of context that I'm missing here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was his. No, that was his second introduction. That guy. Don't worry, I
Mm.
forget their name. I know Inosuke, Tanjiro, and I always forget the yellow guy's name.
Zenitsu.
Zenitsu. That's why I have a hard
Okay,
time saying it.
so I don't feel bad for not knowing it.
You're
Excuse me.
talking about Rengoku, right? The
Rengoku, yeah, that's
flame.
it.
Oh yeah, that is his
Yeah.
name. Okay. I
Okay.
remember thinking, I can remember that name because it has Goku in it, and
Yeah,
who hasn't heard of, Dragon Ball
Goku.
Z, unfortunately.
Sengoku. Yeah, it was cool. The animation was so beautiful, especially at the end there.
An animation of what?
Of the Demon Slayer movie.
The
Ah.
movie that we watched with Christopher's little going away. He came over kind of drunk.
Yeah,
it
he
was
did.
it was really sweet. He was like, "I love you guys."
Yeah, he called me before he was officially at boot camp, I guess. And it was like he was going through like 3 days of processing. He said that was miserable and that he couldn't wait to be in boot
Oh.
camp. He's like the processing sucks because I guess they were doing nothing and then they wouldn't let people like sleep and they just sat in chairs and if you fell asleep they're like go stand up.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I feel like that is worse.
Mhm.
The monotony.
Mhm. I don't understand. Okay, I guess I could understand why that sort of training is good for military situations, But
Mhm.
that like when you're not even in boot camp, come on, have a little,
Humanity.
heart.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
they did on the weekend because I guess the official people they didn't work, and so there was like these sub-ins on the weekend, and they
Mhm.
just let them sleep. So
Oh, that's nice.
he did get some respite on Sunday, and his phone because he called me, but then
Mhm.
he had to go get information.
Well, I hope he does good.
Yeah,
And that
me too.
he doesn't get hurt on accident.
For real. Oh man.
I didn't realize, like, I mean, because he's like your nephew, you know.
Mhm.
Met him when he was like 9. That is just, how much that he loves me. It's
Mhm.
so, and the little drunk like proclamation. I'm like, you're so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
Right? Yeah. He's a sweet kid.
How's work been, Heather?
Been good. Yeah.
Is the store consistently busy, or like it has a consistent like flow?
Not really.
Mm.
Sometimes it gets slow, busy, slow, like all in one day. It's weird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was like when me and Miranda went there with Alistair, it got really busy, it felt like.
Yeah,
It's like,
like
man, there's a lot of people
Mhm.
here.
out of nowhere, because we walked in and it was just us and the workers, and then more people just like, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
You're not workers. More, did I say workers? More people. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Alistair was definitely trying to collect all of the crystal gems from Steven Universe, and I'm like, dude, $20 for a garnet sphere. I guess we're gonna wait on that.
It was rose
Yeah.
quartz.
No, it was a
Was it
garnet sphere.
garnet? Oh,
You got
okay.
rose quartz.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You testing your sword there?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Hiccups.
Okay.
The sword I'll one day have.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go see my classroom today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, got to go look at it. I started preliminary cleaning, the surfaces and whatnot.
How
Um,
exciting.
yeah, I bought some stuff for like to decorate it. Now I just gotta go in and put it up and hope it comes together. I'm not
Oh.
really good with like the decoration parts. We'll figure it out.
Do you know what you want for your theme?
You see, I was thinking of a theme, but I don't have one specific theme. Just I guess a color thing. You know, I kind of want
Mhm.
it because I found this like giant roll of like butcher paper, like brown butcher paper. That it literally looks like the packaging when you go to the deli and they're like, hey, can I get some chicken breast? And they wrap it up, which is fine.
Mhm.
It's basic brown paper. There's a lot of it, and I got some like a nice blue border, and I also have like black borders and black and white lettering and that sort of thing. So, and then I want to add splashes of green here and there, like and maybe bring in some plants, you know?
Like an earthy vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah, like an earthy vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mhm. Also, I'm like, can I hang shelves? Because if I could hang shelves, then I could have shelves for plants,
Mhm.
which would be cool. Um, I'm gonna start putting stuff up tomorrow, so it's it's like so crazy. It's official. Now I need to buy a lanyard. Got the keys and everything, and it's like an old lanyard that's clearly used. So I'm like, I need
Oh
to buy
man.
one that I like. And they told me I can just drive my car up to my classroom. Like they leave the gates open for employees to just come and go with their cars for the summer. So I'm like, ah, that's convenient.
That is really convenient.
Oh, oh man.
I made hot chocolate and I put 2 large marshmallows in it and one is melting faster than the other. How very interesting. I feel like I'm high right now. Like
What?
I'm finding so many things like amusing and my brain is just feeling warm.
So if you were to get high right now, would it cancel out, become additive, or it'll become exponential?
I
Take
feel
your
like
bets.
I think it I don't
I think
even
it would
want to try.
amplify it.
Yeah.
It's the good mood
Okay,
to
I'm
do
back.
it in. Hey.
So,
Welcome back.
I miss anything?
No.
mm,
Just small talk.
mm.
Alright. Everyone's ready?
Hmm.
She.
Okay. So I want to say the. Are you guys doing anything during this day?
Razig's using his murder disappear spell to get rid of all the shit.
What? Oh. You're cleaning up Delvin's room?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, you
And I
clean
am
up
sleeping.
all the bird blood and or blood. I just imagine Delvin killed them all. But you clean up all the bird shit is what I meant to say. And then the birds are, I guess you let them out or eat them.
definitely ate them.
Okay, so you eat them, cooked, uncooked, whatever, Razig's choice, and you clean it up, and Delvin is just knocked the heck out, so he's not waking up.
Yes, haven't slept for a very long time.
And okay, and Sturxia and Eliwick, are you guys doing anything for this day?
I'm gonna be working with my pets, for bonding training,
Okay,
and with Monkey.
okay. Um, all right, so you all note that you spend time with them. I'm gonna work on fixing up the mechanics for the pets.
Okay.
To because I need to either print that Stibbles thing because I have stuff down, but it's not reliable for me to just open because for
Mhm.
whatever reason it will stop loading and I have to close it and open it again. It's stupid. So because of that, it's gonna be a delay. But yeah, we'll say you train with cat, monkey, and warden, your whole horde, and
Does Monkey trust me anymore yet? Or is
monkey.
she still just listening to Cat?
Mostly listening to cat, but she doesn't like hiss at you or anything.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I still have a raven. Forgot
Mm-hmm.
about that thing.
There is a raven.
I'm gonna like make a little nest, like an outward nest for the turtle egg, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not just in a bag anymore. So it's
Okay.
just.
So you make your little nest, and the turtle
Mhm.
egg just kind of sits there nice and cozy.
Just in case it hatches, I didn't want it to be stuck in a bag because I was really panicking that there was gonna be a turtle corpse.
Alright. And you do anything, Strixia?
Can I go shopping?
Sure. Yeah. Oh. All right. What in particular are you looking for?
See what I kind of want a new mask.
Okay.
Um so I have the one that like makes me look like an old lady. Are there any like magical mask
So
stores or stores that
the
sell?
the mask you have, wait, it was not that it makes you look like an old lady. I think that was the form you chose.
Oh yeah.
It can make you look like anything human or
Okay.
human-ish, um, as long as it has like the nose and the bone structure of a human, you can look like it. So like if it's a orc or an elf, or I guess half orc really, an elf, you can pass for any of those. It
Okay.
just has to maintain the shape of the mask. You know what I mean? You can't like
Mhm.
look like a dragonborn because this the mouth is not going to extend with it. It's still
Yeah.
going to look like a human face with a dragon like a dragonborn's face superimposed on it that looks all smushed.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just limited to that, and it's not like and it is a mask. It's hard, but it looks like a real passing. I guess they'd have to like do an investigation check or an intelligence check to see if it's fake or not. Are you
Okay.
content with that, or are you looking for something a little more?
I don't know. I want something different. Like I still want that like for like normal stuff, but like I don't know, like is there anything like that cuz I'm still learning all this stuff.
Hmm.
Is there any other cool attributes that a mask can do?
It really depends. Is there something specific that you want it to do? Is the good question, I guess. Besides the like trying to hide your faces, or do you want it to be more flexible than what you have?
I want it to possibly be a little bit more flexible.
Okay. So I'll say I would like you find yourself in like a magic shop, and like you're inquiring. Here, let's see. This will help. I don't have a bunch of stores. Okay. This is where Pumat Soul is, right? So
Yes.
you can go into that shop. And as you walk through the streets, again, you'll see like righteous brand soldiers. I'm assuming you look like an old lady right now. Is that the persona you're taking on?
Yeah.
And actually, as you're like walking through town, heading to Pumat's shop, you hear like criers, like yelling into the streets, talking about dark elves in the night, and they're referring to them as cricks, which is like their slang term for the dark elves, and talking about how they're lurking in the dark, and they talk about how there's goblins and gnolls in the city under beds and stuff like that. Like just like talking about monsters being scary and in the city, or and dark elves are lurking because of the attack, which might make you feel uncomfortable considering what you are. But you make your way into Pumat's shop, and it seems relatively empty. He's like, "Oh, hey there. How can I help you?"
Hi, I'm looking for a mask that can help me transform
You cut out a little, but into
into can I do it like anything? Is or like would that just be in a mask?
um. So
Or I don't know, what are my limits?
I mean, you can ask for anything, and then I can role play through the character of like what he would suggest. Well, it's the best way to do it. Like, if you don't know, even as you can pretend your character doesn't know. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
we can use that as like this person might know a little more, or just knows enough to tell you something, or give you a direction, or even has something that might interest you.
Alright.
Oh, so you're looking for a mask that can change your face into anything, huh?
Yeah. Do you have anything like that?
Hmm. I think I could scrounge something up for you. Give me a minute here. Hey, Puma 2, could you take over the front? I'm looking for something. Oh, yeah. And Puma 2 kind of comes up. Hey. It just kind of like stands there and starts working at the front as the other Puma goes out into the back and starts looking for a mask for you. Okay, I got something here for you, but I'm just gonna let you know it's quite expensive, and it doesn't. Hmm, how much gold do you have on you?
Hmm.
1,882.
1,000? Oh shit! It's this mask is like 100 gold, and you can pretty much. It's like this spell that my friend had. It could turn them almost into anything, but the crux is of this one is that you can only do it like 3 times a day, but it's pretty good. It essentially is Mask of Many Faces with 3 charges.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. So he like scoots it across the counter. Oh, okay. Well, you surprising me with that. All right, I'll take your gold then.
You
And
said it was 100.
yeah, 100 gold.
Okay.
All right. And hey, can I help you with anything else?
Do you have any cloaks that could help disguise as well?
Well, I tell you, when you put that mask on, you can make it look like whatever cloak you want. It doesn't just do your face; it does everything. Unless you're looking to be like a little more sneaky.
I want to be as sneaky as possible.
Okay. Hmm. All right, I do have a few cloaks here. I got this one. Let's say, let me see. What's your stealth stat at? Let me see. It's 4. That's not bad. What does your cloak do, Josh?
So mine's the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you advantage on I think it's advantage. Let me check actually. Sure.
Oh, here I have an idea. Um, I have this shadow cloak right here. All right, this'll give you a little more extra stealthy when you're in dim light. So essentially, if you're in like any kind of dim light, you get advantage on stealth checks.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
Uh,
Also, I can't drag the mask of on.
oh, that it's not that actual spell.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can just type what it does in a thing. Because I pretty much made up an item. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much all the cloaks I got for this kind of thing. I could probably start working on something if you had anything in mind exactly. It might take a few weeks. I've got some orders already that I'm working on.
I feel like a few weeks is a long time, so I think I should be good. Do you have any like regular capes that just look fancy?
Oh yeah, I can get you some fancy cloak. Um, and do you want it to look like anything in particular as a fancy cloak?
Um, I want it to be like black velvet with like ordained with like it doesn't have to be expository, but like
I don't know if you're. Are you cutting out? Hello.
hello.
Okay. Yeah, you said I heard black velvet. And that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, black velvet with like jewelry on it.
Okay. So it's got some dazzle on it. Yeah.
Hmm.
He kind of let's say he pulls that out and is like, "Oh, how does this take your fancy?" Eh?
I like that.
All right. I'll say this comes out to be like 10 gold.
All right.
All right. And you pay him. He hands over your nice, pretty cloak, perfectly your size somehow. And you have your mask, fancy cloak. Anything else?
Um, no, I think that's it.
Okay. All right.
Oops, I
Anything?
think I keep clicking stuff.
you're
Sorry.
you're good. Anything you're interested in doing for the day, or
I think I'm good. Can I go back and watch Eliwick train?
yeah, you can go and you go back to the leaky tap and you see her. I'll just imagine she's outside like training, trying to train all her cacophony of animals. Uh, yeah, cat. Maybe you can hold the kitty while she trains cat because the monkey keeps trying to go to cat while she's training and distracting cat. So monkey's distracting cat. God, their names. And Warden is being a good boy. He's chilling.
I'm right now. I'm trying to like the training that I wanted to do with
Hmm.
Kat was to deliberately try to get her accustomed to, I guess, sitting on a stick because I want her to be on the broomstick
So
eventually.
it's mostly just getting her back into her muscle memory because she did work in the circus. So it
Mm,
ends up being a pretty easy task.
okay.
Just some time and maybe like you putting her on a stick and, you know, doing movement with her. So it's like she's moving
Just for
on the
water.
stick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right. And all right. So you guys do that for the rest of the day. Razig, you cleaned up the bird poop and all that jazz. Anything else?
Uh, nope. Like I'm sleeping, so
I think after Razik's done with that, he's probably falling asleep too.
Okay.
yeah. Razik's been up as
Excuse
long as
me.
I have.
So you guys, finish your day, go to bed, and still no sign of Z throughout the rest of the day. Um, but you guys go
Will
to.
you be waking up at like midnight?
I'll no, you're not waking up midnight.
I think you haven't slept for a long enough time that you will sleep over.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
sleep for like 12 hours. or
Yeah.
however many hours.
16, 18
Yeah.
hours.
So you guys sleep,
Sleep
and
till the
even if
following morning.
you don't, you're just gonna lay in bed
Yeah.
because God is holding you down.
Yeah.
Um, you guys, unless you actually want to wake up and do something in the middle of the night for whatever reason.
No. Definitely not going outside in the middle of the night right now.
I don't know about Razig. What about you? I guess he's good.
Razig's not.
Okay.
Razig's good.
Okay. So morning comes, and there's a racket outside your window, Delvin, and it jolts you awake as you hear like this clatter, and you hear cawing.
I just and I go to I will bolt up and get out of bed and be like, the fuck.
And
Open the window.
so you open the window, and just like wings and feathers just are like falling all over, and you see two birds like battling it out, and then you see as your one-eyed raven just like pecks the other one in the neck, and it just explodes into feathers and disappears, and there's a letter laying on the floor.
And I pat him on the head and be like, good boy. All right. Actually, I want to have like something to give him. Can I have like some jerky or something in my pack that I can give to him?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Oh
give it to
yeah.
him.
As soon as he destroys that bird, I hand him some jerky and be like, yes, birds bad.
So he takes the jerky and then like kind of looks at you through his one eye, and then flies out the window, and you kind of watch him as he's flying, and a pigeon flies by, and you see as he like goes out of his way to like hit the pigeon with his feet and fly on.
I'm gonna like this bird. And then I pick up the letter and I open it.
Yeah. Okay. And you see it's from the Cerberus Assembly,
Okay.
and like because that's what they do.
Yes.
And oh, that's the wrong notes. That is Razig's backstory notes. All right. So you receive the Raven, and it's actually, instead of being titled like normally to you, on the very top and very fancy scroll, it says to the Storm Ravens.
I look at that and like, yeah, it's a good name.
Yeah.
And I read it.
It pretty much is a letter calling you forward. Not saying okay. It's saying that there has been sightings of Knoll activity in Comorta, and that among the storm issues up there, they want you guys to, like, it's causing issues, and they want you guys to go up there and investigate if it has to do anything, or if it's connected to the guide at all.
And isn't that where we were going anyways?
Yes, and that they service assembly. Oh yeah, and they have sent some people to aid Pumat Sol, who was working on your items, to help finish your projects, and all your weapons and items should be ready.
Okay. So I'm going to. Are you guys all awake yet, or are you guys all still sleeping? I guess DM would they all be awake, or is everyone still sleeping?
I'll say, here I'll cut. So you kind of hear the Eliwick, you hear like the rattling and the thing from like the room over where Delvin's at, and you like how do you okay, so you hear that, but then you hear a cracking noise. I'm talking to you.
I'll look over instantly without like breathing. I'm just holding my breath and like wide eyes.
Yep, and you see as the turtle egg is starting to crack. And
Is anybody? I mean, actually, I don't know if anybody's within shouting distance.
and Monkey's kind of like looking over curiously. Cat is sleeping in a curl next to Warden, who is also asleep.
So I'll hold the kitty then. I'll hold Monkey, and I'll just like, the baby's coming.
And the egg starts to like pull back or push out as like you see like this little turtle beak start to peek out, and it like pushes the egg with its head, and then you just see a big chunk of the right side just crack open as you see this nub of arm that was just like her mother's or its mother's, as it has like a messed up deformed arm as well. That's kind of like a big clobbering arm, and it's using it to help break the shell open.
Oh, he's so strong. I'm just gonna get closer and be like, "Do you need help?" Just look around and see if I
Yeah.
need to help it.
Right now, it's like it got its mouth through, but its head is like covered in shell that's stuck to it, so it can't really see.
Okay, but it could breathe, right?
Yeah, yeah, it can breathe, and it's trying to like swipe off the shell, but it can't. He's trying to get it with his nub, or its nub.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to like tap it, that piece a little bit, seeing if I could help it. Just teeny
Yeah,
tiny bit.
it's not like it's cracked. It's already cracked, and it's stuck to it. It's like got gooey stuff stuck on it,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
adhesed to his face.
Okay, so then I'll pull out my water skin and then kind of like get it wet so it's easier to pull
Okay.
off.
So as you pour water on it, it kind of like slides down its beak and onto the floor, and you see as it has these little spines on its forehead, just like the mother did, and it kind of like looks at you with its big old like turtle eyes. Um, so it's like a little how big, like a grapefruit sized little turtle with big old eyes on the side of its head and a little like snapping turtle mouth, and it just like opens its mouth. Ah.
Hi, hi, and I'm just gushing over it, and I'm like, "Are you hungry? I think you're hungry." And I'll see if I have like fruit or something, or like some sort of veggie somewhere laying about, because all these animals, they probably have hordes of food somewhere, maybe.
Sure. Yeah. So you give it a bite of fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, and it like snaps at it. Just like takes a bite and it cleanly cuts it. So yeah, it can take a finger. So be careful.
Ooh, gentle. Oh,
And it just like gulps it whole and opens its mouth.
oh no. How much are you gonna eat? Do turtles eat meat? Hmm. And I'll poke my head and see if I see anyone in the hallway that I know. Do I see anyone?
No one's in the hallway
No.
right now. The doors are
No.
shut. But
Okay.
I think you can hear movement in Delvin's room.
Okay. I'm gonna pop knock on the door, and I'm gonna not open it, but I'm going to like cup my hand to the crack and be like, "Do turtles eat meat?"
She says this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do I know if they eat meat?
You can roll a history check because they're not really
Okay.
animals. You know that they're like omnivores.
Um, I yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'm
Wait,
gonna
why?
run. I'm already running. Gonna go downstairs and order some scrap food.
Soon as she says this, like I've already read my letter, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door right as she's like rushing by me, and as you're running by, I'm gonna be like, why?
No time. Baby's hungry.
Hey, wait, what? What baby?
I think I'm out of earshot.
Yeah.
Did
Um.
you leave the animals with the turtle?
Yes,
Okay.
I trust them.
Uh, just so you know, as she says that, I'm going to go listen to her door.
Oh yeah,
Do I
you
hear?
go listen and you just hear like this raspy like.
She's probably gonna be mad about this. I'm gonna open the door and look in.
Yeah, you look in and you see monkey is just, or not monkey, cat is just like staring the um at the turtle and like trying to getting her finger close enough for the turtle to snap and pulling away and just doing that
I
over and over again.
and
And
I take
Warden and monkey are curled up in the corner just like looking up and watching.
and I take this in and I close the door and like I shake my head and blink a bunch of times and then I open the door again. Is it
And
the same thing?
cat looks at you and looks at the turtle and then keeps playing with it.
This can't be. This can't be. I close and open the door again. Like, yep, yep, it's real. And I'm just gonna like be like, cat, leave whatever that thing is alone, please? Does it stop?
Do an animal handling check.
Uh,
Yeah. So she kind of like stops, looks at you, and then pulls out the carving you made for her. Starts fiddling with it.
I'm gonna say it's not food. It will take your finger clean off. I think I've heard that somewhere. Like God told me. And I'm going to just like step into the room to like just make sure that this baby is not
Eating all the
disturbed.
pets.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just stand there and lean against the wall with my head in my hands, just rubbing my forehead like, oh my.
Yeah, it's just kind of at the moment like still in its like lower half of the shell, and just kind of like
Mhm.
with its mouth open, but occasionally it'll like stop and look at you and look around, and then look at you and open its mouth.
Um,
Not the mama. I'm just
Have
kidding.
have I has there been enough time for me to get
Yes,
food
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
okay. So then I'll come up and I'm like, "Oh, hey, cool." And I'll like just walk past Delvin and be like, "Look, I got you some food. Here." And I take the wooden spoon and I try to like, spoon feed it.
Oh, yeah, it bites the spoon.
Okay. Okay, let's try this a different way. Open
Hold
up
on.
your mouth.
As he like it bites the spoon and it breaks in half.
Yeah, I
Okay,
figured that.
and you see as it like it swallows that half the
Um,
spoon, and then like you see his eyes get really big, and it just goes bleh, and it throws up the piece of the spoon, and it clatters to the floor. Ding ding ding.
okay. Here, just open up your mouth. Let me pour it in. Okay?
Yeah, and you're pouring. It's a fluid.
It's soup. It's like
Oh yeah.
meat,
So you
veggie soup.
you pour this veggie soup, and it's like even though you're pouring it, it's snapping at the liquid, so it's like splashing on you. It's just snap, 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 but it's
Okay.
eating it.
All right. So I think non-liquid foods are good for you. That's an interesting because usually babies like liquid food. Are you still hungry?
No, no, sorry. He's just making noises. No, it doesn't. It looks satisfied, and
Can I tell if it's a boy or girl?
uh, do a medicine check.
Okay.
Uh, shit. It's hard to tell because you're not really familiar with turtle physiology.
Hmm. I need to find somebody who knows about turtles.
um, bef- as you kind of look up and say that, I say, hey, Eliwick, why
Hmm?
do you have a baby turtle?
Well,
Oh, do I know it's a turtle?
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
And after I said, why do you have a baby turtle?
remember, Sturxia's party and there was a turtle?
Oh, yes, that was when I was trying not to die. Yes,
Please.
I remember.
Um, there was a turtle egg in the turtle sack. So I took
Hmm.
it.
So Eliwick, you know that a turtle's not a pet, right?
I do know that, yes.
Okay. So we can't keep it. You know that, right?
What am I supposed to do with it?
That is an excellent question.
It pulls out. It uses its arm and starts like crushing the rest of the shell away from in front of it.
What are we going to do with the now hatched baby turtle that we possess?
I couldn't just leave it to die. And then I forgot about it. I forgot that I even took it until like this morning
No,
or
no,
last
Eliwick,
night.
don't take this the wrong way, because you do an excellent job with your pets. Like, look at them; they're amazing animals, really. But do you think you're ready to be the mom of a turtle?
I've heard a lot that training kids is just like training pets.
Hmm. I'm sure it's exactly the same. Do you think maybe we should find someone a little bit more qualified to care for the baby turtle?
Maybe. Cat was going to help me. And I look at Cat deliberately, right? As if she could talk back.
and she shrugs.
And I say, yes, yes, I saw her parenting techniques earlier. Uh, um, listen, um,
Go away.
um, yeah. So now that we have this to take care of, um, did Z ever come back last night?
No, he didn't.
Excellent. Um, have you heard? We haven't heard from him in a day now. That seems like we should probably handle this.
That's true.
So,
Well, okay. I want to go with you to handle it, but I can't leave this baby alone. So I'm gonna have
uh-huh.
to bring it with me. So I need to go try to make a sack or buy a sack or like a little carrying thing for it. You know, like find a sack, poke some holes in it so it has its little legs sticking out.
Mhm. I think that's an excellent plan. Um, also, maybe there's like an orphanage or something in this city that we could
An
make
orphanage.
yes.
I feel like that would be a terrible place for a baby.
Um,
Especially one that's like, do you see a lot of turtles around here? How well do you think they'll treat this baby?
I understand, but do you think that our group of people is a better place for the baby?
I think for now it is, until we could find somebody who knows about turtle or maybe a nice turtle family.
Emily.
Understood.
Did you just say your first word?
Oh no.
Emily.
Oh no.
Oh, baby!
And
And
I
I'm
just
gonna just go to it and like try to pick it up and hold it, you know.
oh no. Oh. Yeah. I just when that happens, I just throw my hands up and walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm going downstairs. So whenever you guys are ready, meet me downstairs. Oh, and as I'm leaving, I say we got a mission also. So wake everyone up and meet me downstairs, and
Okay.
we'll figure out how to handle all of this.
And you said it's about the size of a grapefruit right now.
Yeah. He's a tiny one.
So it has a really powerful mouth for being a grapefruit, which isn't that big.
It's like a snapping turtle.
You do know what's that, how big a grapefruit is?
Yeah. Like this big.
That's no, that's bigger. A grapefruit is like this.
Well,
A
a
grapefruit
melon.
is like a large orange.
Fine. It's a
Okay,
melon.
a melon. Okay. About how much does it weigh? I mean, I'm strong, so it doesn't
It's
matter.
a pretty dense guy.
Could
So maybe
carry it.
like 20 pounds.
Okay, so then I'm going to just like knock on everyone's door, say, get up, we have a mission to go, get up, get up, get up." And then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'll meet you there. I'm gonna dart out right now so I can go find a carrier for this thing. It shouldn't take me long."
Who are you talking to? Sorry.
I was talking to Delvin if he heard me as I
Oh,
rushed
okay.
Oh,
out.
yes. I at this point I just uh-huh. And I sit there and I think if the waiter comes to me, I say whiskey. Just bourbon, vodka, whatever. The strongest shit you have, bring it to me.
All right. And Sturxia and Razig, if you're not already awake, that ruckus probably already woke you up.
Okay.
Oh, if you wanted to officially tell the party now, Sturxia, since they're actually all together, and give them their gold, pretend.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. So, you will not believe what happened to me this past couple days while you were dealing with Hope.
Hmm.
So, I went on a smuggling gig and I ended up getting caught, but the security guard or the guard for the jail um was also a worshiper of Lolth, which is
Mhm.
the god that I used to worship. So we were talking and he revealed that to me, and so he let me go and he let me keep the gold that I have. So everybody gets 40 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I feel like as you're telling the story, I'm like, my mouth is like open, like got cut. What? And you? Okay, excellent. 40 gold pieces. This is an excellent day. I'm
Novin,
enjoying this day. I
maybe we
look at
should
you
pick
as
up a
like,
god
what
shoe.
magic? No.
We should pick up a god shoe. It seems handy.
And I
You
say,
pick one and I'll pick one, and we can overlap them.
excellent idea. Eliwick, do you want to tell the group about our new friend? Oh, she's gone. Damn it. So we got a mission. Ellie will go back shortly. We have apparently a new traveling companion. Um, I got a raven today, and it's addressed to everyone. And I kind of throw the letter out onto the table. I'm assuming it's not like a super packed in.
No, no. It's
Yeah,
busy, but not super packed.
no one's paying attention to us.
Yeah,
So I like throw that on the desk on the table for everyone to read.
Guess we
And
should go pick up G.
like, yeah, so I think we should go find Z. He's probably at home, so that shouldn't take long. And then after we handle that, we should definitely find a way to get rid of this traveling companion that Ellie will tell you about shortly. And then we should get the hell out of the city if you guys don't mind.
I'm not too big of a fan of it. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right. So
Thank you for the gold, Strexia.
yes, excellent job. Proud of you. Uh, so let's order some breakfast.
I'm starving.
all right. You guys order breakfast, and I'm assuming Eliwick or you find your bag. Unless you were looking for something specific, it's easy
I,
enough to find a bag.
yeah. Yeah, I was like a nice, a solid leather bags that I could, would hold
Okay, like
the weight.
take out like 3 copper if you wanted to buy one.
Okay.
Okay, so you buy this bag to be like a baby carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you buy this bag that'll suffice, and
Mhm.
you head back, and everyone's sitting eating breakfast.
Mm.
And
Oh, I
I
got
have
top.
to.
Oh,
Sorry, I have to go run and do something really quick. I'll be right back.
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
oh, I got back really fast. I would have thought that you guys would have already been on your way to Z's house.
Um,
I think we're leaving after. We
yeah,
should probably just leave from there.
once we're done here, we'll go ahead and pick up Z. I was telling the rest of the group that we have a mission. Basically, he wants us to go investigate um, the guide over in the Z place. And
Zavash?
no, what was the other
Huh.
place?
Kamorda.
I think it starts with a K.
Kamorda.
Z
Hey,
place.
I don't know why I thought Z. Over in Kamorda. And maybe I should ask you guys, do we want to do this?
To go to Kamorda?
I know we were going to Kamorda anyways, but now there's been
Yeah.
null sightings over there, and our buddy the frickin' guide might be there.
Yeah, let's go to Kamorda. That's where my Stormbird is.
All right, then that's where we're headed.
Did her say we were getting help while we were there?
No, he said that all of our weapons are now ready and
Oh,
ready to
yay.
go. So
Oh,
maybe we go pick those up on the way back from picking up Z, or do you
That
want to
sounds.
get those first?
Let's get those first. I think it's on the way, isn't it?
I don't think Gianni needs any weapons there anyways, so it's just us two, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, well, let's. Oh, wait. I see. Everything was gonna be so easy. Our day was gonna get going. I'm looking at Eliwick as I'm saying that. Everything was just fine. We were gonna leave the city, but Eliwick, what are we gonna do with our new friend?
What do you mean? I just got a baby carrier for it. And actually, I named it Sunny.
You named it.
Yep. This is Sunny. I figure it would work for a boy or a girl because I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Amley.
Oh. And I
Didn't
just
know if pets
squeezed a
could
little
talk.
closer. It's not like it's heavy. I could carry it just fine.
Um,
I could carry them just fine.
Fine, fine. Let's just go get our weapons.
Okay.
Emily.
I get a little bit of a spoon with a little bit of food on. Or actually, I don't even put food on it. I just grab a spoon and put it towards its mouth.
It bites it, just snaps it in half.
Neat.
But it learned not to swallow the spoon. It just spits it out. Blech. Emily.
Nope, we're not your
And I
family,
just
little guy.
I give it more kisses. They are so cute.
And as you're like giving it kisses, the little spines, the spikes on its head start to like bob up and down, like back and forth.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go. Bring it with us.
I will bring them with me.
We haven't discussed traveling yet, have we? We don't have any cart, and we have like a horse.
Um, that's true. We have my horse, and that's it. I think at this point.
Do we need a
I
cart?
I look at all the animals.
Like, well, we have a small menagerie, so perhaps we could get a viewing cart, and maybe we could make some gold on the way. Just
Hmm.
opening a petting zoo wherever we go.
Just you're
It's a
flying.
fantastic idea.
Your broom is going to be available.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to ask them if they're okay with that sort of thing. They might want to put on a show for some people,
Oh,
but
like I was kid. I was. Never mind. All right,
I
let's.
think it's a great idea. We could
okay.
be like a mobile circus. It could be our secret, like our quote unquote, our reason to go to places.
Mhm.
I just
Like
look at all of you in turn, and I stand up, and I grab my last piece of bacon, and I eat it, and I just turn and walk out the door.
he thinks it's a great idea.
All right, let's go.
Alright. So you
Sunny, do you
guys.
like
We
your name?
go.
Emily. And
Nope.
then you guys head out. And well, when he
To
says Emily, his hair just like wiggles, his frills. And you guys are heading to the Pumats.
yes.
Okay. So you guys arrive, and Pumat's like, "Oh, hey, I've been expecting you guys. The Cerberus Assembly really had me working, and they sent some help. So I guess you're on their priority. I guess you're working for them too, eh?"
They just want us out of town.
Uh, correct. We have a mission of utmost importance to take
Oh,
care of.
I understand that. Well, they're all ready. Here you go. And he starts to pull out. He pulls out the red sword, uh,
Oh.
and then he pulls out Eliwick's axe. I don't remember what you
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, I was getting it was a battle axe, but I don't know how to change the stats on my thing
Okay.
because it also had like what lightning damage or something.
It was like, here, let me pull up my. Oh man, I mean, I have to open everything.
The way I did it is if you go into where you're kind of like where you click the weapon to use it. You see the gear?
Mhm.
If you click the gear, it'll bring up a bunch of things, and there
Mhm.
should be something that's like a check mark, attack, check mark, damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a second one? So damage too.
Type lightning, or it's slashing damage still, but it just has the extra lightning on top of it.
Yeah. So should be like
Here.
2d6 plus 4, and then
No,
another
my
type of
damage is
damage.
a 1d10.
So below that, it should have another place to put a different type of damage.
Oh, a second damage. Oh,
You also have
okay.
to type in 1d6. If it has 1d6 there already, then it's just like a placeholder. It's not actually 1d6, so you
Correct.
have to
How do you
type it
spell
still.
lightning? Is that okay? All right. So, and it had a plus thing too.
Oh, it was a plus
Plus,
one.
okay.
What I did is I just pulled a normal +1 sword in there, then modified the +1 sword.
Okay, how do plus? Oh, I see. I see.
It's plus one to attack and one to hit. I don't remember how to say it.
Did it work?
I'm trying to look for something
Hmm.
right now.
Click the battle axe to see the damage. Was it 1d6 or 1d4?
1d4. Well, I think there was two different ones you could have paid for, and I don't think anyone bought the higher end one. Let me see. Zadash, places of interest. I was gonna look up the stats right now. So, where's my stuff for enchanting? I don't know where I wrote this stuff down at.
Okay, there we
Because I
go.
remember there was different ones, and I feel like nobody paid for the higher end. Everyone just opted for the lower one. Or did you? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it was 750 for 1d6 or 1d4 extra damage, and it took 7 days. And then there was elemental damage 1d6, which was 1,500 gold.
Okay.
Did do you know if you paid for that or
Not for
No,
the
but I
poison. It
could
was
look it up.
look what up?
I'll just listen to that part of the story
Oh, just
later.
to double check. Yeah. Okay.
Because that is expensive if I paid for it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone paid for 1,500. I think everyone opted for the 1d4.
And my broom? Do you have my broom ready too?
Oh yeah, that's ready there.
Oh, yes.
Here you go. It's all tip top shape for you.
Okay.
Hey, Pumat, I have a now that you've given us their weapons, I have a question for you.
Oh yeah,
You know the city pretty well, right?
I sure do.
If for some reason we came across a turtle baby, do you happen to know of a place that would be good to get rid of it? Not get rid of it, but like leave it where it will be well taken care of and we'll never see it again?
That's a very specific question I was not expecting. Um, I first thing that comes to mind is taking it to the orphanage, but I mean, there's a pretty good one over on the east side near the King's Hall. That one's probably the better of the orphanage.
Yeah, and it's really good, and the children are excellently cared for, and they are all happy, and they become like bankers and happy citizens when they get older.
I don't know.
Oh,
I just know it's there and it looks nice. I assume it's nice.
I'm not leaving Sunny here.
Okay, anyways, there's your broom, and your weapons are available. If you want any other business, let me know. I'm here for you.
All right. Thank you so much. You did such a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
and I'll say yes, thank you.
All right, now,
And
no loitering.
so as we walk out, I say, "Are we done? Is everyone done here?"
Yeah.
So as we're walking out, I'm like, "Eliwick, like you do understand that you can't like when you kill people, do you like and do you know how you do it? Like you come rushing up there with this large axe and you chop people's legs off and things like that. Now imagine doing those things with a baby strapped to your chest.
The baby won't be strapped to my chest.
Okay, where will it be while we're fighting?
With Warren, cat, and monkey, duh.
So when it gets the size of a small person, what do we do with it then?
I mean, I'm not gonna carry it then. We'll be able to walk on their own.
And while we are murdering people, shortly a couple feet away from it, and it's watching all of this. What's the plan for that?
I don't know about you, but I'm not an active murderer.
I mean, how many people have we murdered in the last month?
Yeah, but this is out of character for me. And besides, like, you're not my end destination. Like, I'm only doing this because my captain is on her own mission. Like, once she comes back and sends word for me, I'm gonna leave.
Of course, I didn't think you wouldn't. I'm just saying. In the meantime, and then like when you go back on your ship, you're gonna take your turtle friend and care for it on the ship.
Why not? I'll figure it out. It's a baby right now. I can't just leave Sunny after they were just hatched. And
Okay.
look, they're talking already. Because there's already been a word. I bet that there's not this baby phase isn't going to last long.
Okay.
I
Hey.
bet it could be useful too. Like, when we had that look around, that lock on the door yesterday, I don't whisper that towards you. Maybe like when he gets bigger, he could just snap through it.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Regardless, the point is moot because I Sunny is coming with us, so let's go get Z so we can continue on to Comorta, and I could get my songbird.
Okay. All of this sounds completely cool to me. Let's go.
Good.
Let's go get Z. Nothing can go wrong.
Z.
Another word. Your name is Sunny, and I point to it. Sunny, and I point to myself. Ellie.
Z.
Sunny. Ellie.
Amly.
I'll just give it more squishes and hugs.
You can see me just head shaking. Oh god. Um. Okay. So we're gonna go to Z's house.
All right. So you guys, and while you were gone, Heather, they went to Pumat's and picked up their weapons, and um, that's pretty much it. The turtle got named Sunny, and it
Okay.
talks a little bit. All right. So you guys make your way to the mansion that is Z's estate or the Fellis estates, um, and yeah, you knock on the door, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
and a servant opens the door. Um, he kind of looks nervous. Like, how can I assist you today? Nobody's really here right now.
We're just here to pick up Z. Is he around? Can we see him?
Uh, he kind of looks surprised. You haven't heard.
Heard what?
He's been arrested for the murder of his mother.
Nope. Nope. That cannot possibly be
What?
true.
No.
Yes, it was quite an ordeal, especially with the attack on Zadash. It's been quite chaotic around here. And
He wouldn't do that.
Nodis is now struggling because he has to take control of the
No, we
estates.
don't care about that. But
And yes,
um,
anyways, he's in jail,
what? What?
and there's an investigation. And
Hold on. He killed his mother?
He
yes,
didn't.
he seemed quite in shock actually. I saw him in cuffs when he left.
Wait, how do we? Where is he? How do we get him out?
He said he's in jail.
Where?
I mean,
And the jail?
yeah, yeah, he's in the jail in the city.
Oh, uh,
How long ago did this happen?
This was like, what's today? Like yesterday? Yesterday. Or how long the time. I feel like it's been only a day since you killed Hope Dawn
I
Starlight.
think you're right. It's been like a day.
Yeah.
yeah.
This happened yesterday, and we had people here for like long hours.
Uh, I don't think this is correct. We're going to let you guys know what the actual story was
Well, there's a lot
once we
of
talk to Z.
accounts of the. A lot of things are pointing to him doing it.
Was it done in this house?
Yeah, it was quite gruesome, actually. I barely caught a glimpse before the guard shooed me away. But it was a grisly thing he did.
I just don't see that. Why would he kill his mom? He just made that terrible deal with her, and he was gonna follow through with it.
I mean, it's a strange family, and they suspect. No,
He was going to go to school. He wanted to go to school so bad, so why would he just throw it away?
you're asking the wrong person. I just served them.
I guess that is correct. Well,
Okay. Thank you
Thanks.
for the information. Yes. I need a minute. And I just walk away, like, by myself for a little while. Head in my hands. What the fuck is happening? It was all going so well.
Did you guys have like a contact with the guard?
You were asking that of the person at the mansion?
She.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, thought you guys left. Oh, I mean, you can probably talk to the captain of the guard, or even his brother, not Nautis, but let me look up his name. Da-da-da-da. Sorry. You sorry, I just realized one of the names. The captain of the guard. His name is Hugug. Or you can talk to Z's brother, who's a sergeant in the Righteous Brand. His name is Petram, but they call him Sergeant Fellas. He was here. He was in not in a good mood.
Hergram?
No, oh, fuck, I lost it.
The
Oh,
brother.
Petram.
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 I didn't realize he had a brother in the guard. Is he as capable as Nodish?
They are very different, I will tell you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. Was there anyone else at the house when this happened? It couldn't have been.
There was the servants. It was a normal day. Nautis was here. Zephyrius, and obviously Astra. And so there was plenty of servants and maids to point to Zephyrius going in there alone.
Hmm. Okay. Did anyone else have anything else to ask him?
No.
Well, I guess we could go talk to Z and he could tell us that he didn't kill her.
I don't think you'll be able to see him. Not for a while.
Why not?
Well,
They aren't gonna execute him, are they?
I don't know.
Are they?
He'll
I'm picking him
still
up.
have to have his trial at some point. But they're treating him as if he's killed her. He's in a cell, I assure you.
Okay.
When is the trial going to be? Do you know?
No. I'm still dealing with the repercussions of everything.
Is it messy? Do you have to clean up?
Well, not no. Thankfully, I didn't have to do it. Mostly just there's a bit of a financial chaos, and Nautis taking over the estate is a whole other matter.
Nodis is taking over the estate.
He's the only one who can, and he was under her tutelage to take her place when she was too old or past in such events as this.
Not gonna come back to haunt us. Okay, well, what do you guys think? You want to go stop by the jail or prison or whatever and see if we can find any more information?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Alright.
I'm gonna pat the butler or whatever on the shoulder and be like, I'm sorry for your loss. You
Yeah.
should probably find a new job.
As
I'm
you
gonna walk away.
hold on, as you pat him on the shoulder and you say that, you glimpse some movement on the ceiling, and you recognize Z's spider, giant spider, just looming there in the shadows.
I'm gonna whistle towards it.
We have, and I just put my hand on you and say, let's go. He's very sad. That's what when he cries, he makes weird sounds. All right, let's go.
And you look away and look back at it, and it's gone.
Yeah, I don't want to draw attention to it. All right, so I say we go and keep an eye out for that spider when it's a less conspicuous time to speak to it or get it to come over.
Makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Does it talk?
No, but I think it. As we're walking away, I'm going to be like, I saw a spider. I think it's
Oh, Razik saw the spider.
Oh, just Razik. It was.
I thought you
Uh,
were saying you saw it because you saw his reaction. But
oh,
so I'll say you saw him see it.
yes. Okay. Um, I don't know if it can talk, but we should probably see if we can get it back.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast comprehend languages, if I could understand it. We'll try that later.
Maybe speak with animals. I don't know. All right, so let's head to the jail.
Okay. You guys make your way through the city again, seeing this the Righteous Brand uh, presence in the area, and you guys find yourself at the city's jail in the East western section of the city, kind of in between sections of like the upper and middle class, and weirdly next to a park.
Okay.
Dude,
But
nice prisons.
you get there, and I guess you find someone, right?
Yeah, we'll find anyone that I think might be able to tell us about it.
Right. Yeah, I'll say you're trying to find or you're trying to find the guy. I'll say
I'm kind of
I
just trying to
imagine
go to
the
the front
hug
desk,
hug.
if you will.
Huguk.
Before we get there, should we say we
Reception.
aren't his friends? Like, we're private investigators that they hired us?
Okay.
Maybe. You know what? I'll let I I don't know what to do here. I'll let you guys handle this one. I'm I'm very frazzled.
Um,
Okay.
are you gonna do it, Razik? Or maybe Starkzia? You have good deception, Starkzia. I think maybe if anybody can get any information and make somebody think that we're private investigators, it will be you.
I agree.
Yeah.
You did get a new fancy mask that can change your face and your whole body.
Yeah, and my persuasion is really high as well.
Perfect.
All right.
So,
So you guys approach, I guess, the front desk, and there's let's say just like a normal, like this, a guard, I guess, with sitting at his post, and he's like, "Yeah, hey, how can I help you?" That sounds like Pumat.
hi, I was hoping you could help me with something.
What would that be?
How should I phrase it? So it's, I don't know. I'm trying to
You're
figure out how I should phrase
like a
it.
private investigator.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Are you looking like an old lady, and or how you? What
um,
are you doing?
I'm gonna look like a short um human woman, but not too old, like an older lady, maybe like 50s, 60s, but not too old, like
Mm-hmm.
how I was before. Um, and I'm just gonna say, hi, we're private investigators looking into the death of what's Razik's mother's name?
Astra.
Or
Into Astra.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was a pretty gruesome death. So you're looking into it, huh? You might want to either talk to probably captain of the guard that was there on the scene for the investigation. Or yeah, and Captain Hugug was there. He might be here. Do you want me to get him for you if he is?
Yes, please.
All right. And then he like leans down because it's like this large desk, and he like looks like he's shaking something. Hey man, it's your time to get up. You take the bus. I gotta go get Captain Huguk. All right, all right. And you see this like gnome like hop up. Oh, you woke me from my beauty sleep. And starts like drawing back. All right, he'll go get him for you. And then the guy goes and gets Captain Huguk. All right.
I have a really nice prison here.
All right, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yep. We use the prisoners to keep it clean. It's very effective. Less for me, do you know?
Hmm.
And a few minutes later, you see this dwarf come up. He's got like a long, like flowing blonde hair, normal. I think that's the most like standout part is he's got really nice shiny hair, and he has like a normal beard aesthetic, like a long beard, a bulby nose. Though he's missing one eyebrow completely on one side of his face, and the other one's there. Hey, oh, hold on, let me decide on a voice. Hey, how can I help you? Hey, you're private investigators for the murder of Astra. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry from what I saw. Hello,
Is your mic on mute?
I
you there, Heather?
mute.
Hello.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Um, yes, we're looking into the investigation of Astra.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, do you know anything about that?
Well, got to the scene. A bunch of eyewitnesses saw that Zephyrius was in the room with the victim. His brother Nordis attested to it, as well as a few other servants and maids. And he
Is
hasn't said otherwise.
He hasn't
No.
said otherwise?
He seems to, what he did was quite gruesome. He seems to be in shock because of it.
is there any way we could see him?
No.
I mean, we have to question the witnesses, right?
Right now, he's under surveillance, medical and psychological, and obviously, because he's a murderer.
Well, obviously. Um, question: how long until his trial?
It'll probably be in a few weeks. At this rate, but it seems like it'll be a quick trial. Process won't take long. 2 weeks max.
Out of curiosity, did anyone actually see him murder Astra? Or was it just more circumstantial?
Well, again, multiple eyewitnesses saw him go in the room alone with her, and next thing they know, they heard noises. And I guess when they came in, she was dead.
Well,
Noises.
Well, I guess the noises of the murder.
Oh, is that what they call it these days?
Murder noise.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Anyways,
As he's gonna think about it for a second, then just go, ooh.
yeah.
Is there anyone that you could lead us to that can give us more information? Like it, like
What actually is your angle, investigator? Like, are you trying to prove him innocent? I think it's unlikely.
I mean, right at this point, we don't know anything. All we've done is we spoke to the butler at his house. He said that Astra was murdered. Um, we received a telegram the from somebody who did, we didn't we didn't plan this out. We received a telegram from the family that we were supposed to come investigate and find out what really happened, as it may seem cut and dry, but you never know. I just want to be sure.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Sorry, I was walking around as I was talking.
Family.
Persuasion.
I'm just gonna bounce Sunny a little bit.
You normally take babies on investigations. And he kind of looks at all the other animals. Hmm. I'm gonna say that's because you got a three. He's like,
You know,
um,
you would be surprised by how helpful animals can be in investigations.
what?
They could smell and hear things that we can't.
Okay. You're a strange lot, that's for sure.
Yes.
Anyways, I've pretty much told you what's known to the public. You can check the records; it'll all say the same. If you want to speak with, I guess, the everyone we've talked to already, you can. They'll be on the list as well.
Can we talk to Z? Zephyrius?
No.
When can we talk to him?
Mm, maybe there will be a short reprieve before the trial. I can't really give you accurate information on that. That's out of my control and my duties. I don't deal with that.
But the person
Um,
who does deal with it more or less be at this facility, and is it safe to presume Z is in this facility?
He is, and they probably could find you someone to talk to. I just don't know if I want to.
Oh, we
um,
could do that stuff later, I think. And then I look towards the other two,
So
three.
here's the thing. This is kind of out of character. Like I understand that like pursuing this could be a problem,
No, 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 no.
but
He
okay.
just small. He also said there's public record of like information for you to have access to.
Yeah, what I mean is pursuing trying to save Z. Like
Oh no, you guys can. Like that's not off the table. You can save Z.
okay.
Yeah, it's just this is a route you guys want to go down that you guys can go down it. It's there. I'm not.
Part of
I'm not trying to stop you.
okay.
I promise.
You just rolled a 3 on your freaking persuasion.
You did.
No, I know. I'm trying to think. Cuz like I want to go do something else, but if Z's going to die, I have to try to save him.
I did give you 2 weeks to the trial, and you don't know if he's going to die of death sentence or how long it'll take after a trial.
A question that actually helped me come up with my next question.
Okay.
Listen, so say he is found guilty. How long until the execution, if you will?
Well, if there is an execution, it can take some time. It really depends. Sometimes, we have soft hearts here in the city occasionally, and they like to. They're not too fond of executions, so it can take a few weeks, months. Honestly, I think extending their death is less of a mercy. I think the sooner the better, especially for murderers like this.
Listen, I think, and I'm talking to everyone right now. I say, well, thank you for your time. Give me 1 second. Let me confer with my fellows real quick, and we'll be right back. And I kind of like lead everyone away a little bit. Does everyone come with me, or do you guys want to keep talking?
Yes.
yeah.
In
Okay.
retrospect, I think you're right. Maybe we should have left all the animals outside.
And I come like when I get you guys a little further away. I say, listen,
Z.
thank you. Um, I think if we're gonna come at this, we need a much better plan. We're winging it. We don't really know what we're talking about. So if we're gonna do this, I think we need to go make a plan. I don't know what we can do at this point. We don't have any actual information. But also, we were just given our task to go handle something for um the Cerberus assembly, correct? Yes.
Yeah. How long do you
Yes.
think that will take? Will it take within 2 weeks?
I don't know. It's also for you. You wanted to go deal with
That's true.
your situation. What's the plan here? Like, do we think we have any hope? Like, I'm not gonna just leave him to die, but maybe we go handle this other thing, and while we're doing that, we think of a way that we can maybe rescue him. Maybe
Okay.
go become see if we can find something to make us a little bit more powerful that if we have to mount a rescue.
We just bust the wall down.
Yeah, because I mean,
Jailbreak.
right now, all I can see is freaking breaking in and busting him out of prison, and that may not. I don't think we're capable of that at this point.
Well, how many strings can the server? I'm looking around a little bit. How many strings can the Cerberus assembly pull for us?
You
So if
know,
we go do this thing for them, maybe
that's
they could pull
true.
them out.
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal, and I mean, look how they
I'm sure a
rewarded us.
random murder isn't that hard to pull out.
Exactly. I mean, this is a pretty high-profile murder.
Yeah,
Um,
she was like a guild leader.
yeah, she's like super famous, so it's listen. Maybe if we there's a lot going on right now. Everyone's kind of on edge. Maybe if we dip out for a little bit, we handle this thing for you, but just always remember that this is something that we need to take care of as soon as we finish. We can't get too sucked up into stuff out there because this is a thing we need to handle. But maybe let's just go handle this task and see if maybe that'll give us some leverage with the Cerberus assembly.
That might be helpful.
Okay. And while we're doing that, just let's keep thinking of a good way. But okay, so before we leave, I'm gonna go so before we leave, maybe we should go do a little bit of investigation just so we can I don't even know what to investigate with. Never mind.
We could look at the crime scene.
I don't think they're gonna let us in the mansion. Like why would they let us in the mansion?
Yeah, they probably wouldn't.
I mean they think that Z killed her and we're friends of Z. Like
Well, I'm Noctis's friend. I don't know about you. I'm sure Noctis will let me in.
Hmm.
yeah, Noctis hates me. I'm pretty sure he's not letting me in.
We
Um
could also sneak in.
I could totally sneak in. Do we want to go do that first?
Just to see. I don't think there's gonna be much of anything to see though. They probably cleaned it all up.
He did say he spent a lot of time cleaning.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna be useful to sneak in.
Honestly, from what everyone's been saying, I don't think we're going to convince them that it wasn't Z. I think our only hope is to get to Z, find out what he knows before we start worrying about trying to prove his innocent. Because for all we know, he's not innocent.
Does anybody have message?
I don't.
I don't either.
And
Okay.
it doesn't sound like Z's in a state of mind to answer a message.
Doesn't hurt to try.
I mean, if I had it, I would totally try. But can
Z.
you think of anything that I'm not thinking of,
No.
Eliwick? I mean, listen, I'm not trying to leave him behind. I want to Z's my like I told you all when you joined the party. As long as you're part of the group, like I got your back 100%. At least in this type of a situation.
Um, since this is such a high profile case, I bet that we'll be able to find or to listen in on information about it from wherever we choose to be. So hopefully we just don't get too far and he won't be in any real danger. Like if we know they're about to execute him, we can be like, and break down the walls.
Exactly. What we could do is wait for the trial. If he's guilty, then we know, and we should sit in so we hear the evidence. So we should try to be back in about 2 weeks, but maybe we can handle this in that time.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
That sounds reasonable. I really think getting the leverage with Cerberus simply will help us for this.
Me too. We're gonna need help. We can't do this on our own. Um. So can can I just say this, or if not, I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking about how to word this. Can I just say I send a letter to because I never accepted the mission.
Okay.
Can I send a letter to them, kind of accepting the mission, and just try to put out some like feelers of, hey, I may have um a favor to ask. Can potentially I trade in, like, maybe as a reward for finishing this, um a favor to be named later?
Okay. So you send that now, or roughly?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But because that's what I was gonna say. If I have to like spell it out for you what I actually say, then I'll go ahead and wait till next
No, no,
session and
you're
think
fine.
about it in between. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll send that. And then I
I
say
mean,
we do you guys
should
let's go back to the inn, frickin' gather up all of our stuff, get ready to leave regardless, and then once we're all packed and ready to go, we'll make a final decision then. Does that work for everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah,
Adamly.
All
yeah.
right. Go back to the inn we go to get all packed up.
All right. So you guys start heading out, and you hear like thunder rolling in the distance. And Eliwick, you kind of feel it like as the thunder rolls, it has like some bass to it, and it feels like it like syncs up with your heart in a weird way.
Oh, that was exciting.
But you guys make it to the leaky tap, and you guys go in and pack your stuff, pay your bills, and
Mhm.
head on out. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I guess I'll go grab a. Do we just want a cart and a couple horses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, say for a cart, like 1 gold and 7. So, are you renting or buying?
I think I'd rather buy.
Okay.
They ain't getting those horses back.
Let's say 5 gold for the cart, and I'm not good with economy, so
Oh,
yeah,
drone.
a gold for the horses.
One
Let's just
gold
say
each.
let's just say 10 gold for everything. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna give them a platinum piece and say, here you go.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. You pay them with excess. Okay.
Mhm.
So, and they graciously, take your money and provide you with your cart and stuff, and it'll fit. Um, say the usual, like I'll say 3 on top, 3 inside is like the
Okay.
normal fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have my horse, so I was
Yeah,
riding my
but
horse.
but there's more than just you
Oh yeah,
guys.
there's 500 million fucking animals,
Hey, but there's a flying group now, so
and I make sure I get my crow before I leave.
yes. Well, you notice as like you've been like as you leave outside and as you went to the jail, it's been now following you from above.
Okay. Yeah. Then I just make sure that I always spot it before I leave somewhere.
Razzi's gonna be looking around every now and then, seeing if he can see the spider.
Roll a perception check. Nope. Don't see no
Ha,
spider. But you do see your iguana, your baby iguana.
I'm gonna scratch it.
Yeah, I know. He's like enjoying the scratches. It's a
I'm
good
gonna
iguana.
sunbathe later. It'll be nice. Okay.
All right.
Oh, we can sunbathe on the trip. That'll be perfect.
All right. So you guys get your stuff together. You buy some horses, buy a cart, and anything you want to do before you leave.
No.
No.
Okay.
Ah!
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 What? What?
Ah!
What?
Ah! Spider! Spider! Spider!
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, Miranda, you managed to scare me, even though I'm 50 miles away from your house. I think they're tied up with a spider. I thought we couldn't see the spider. I guess Miranda made a better perception check than me.
Right? I was about to make that joke too.
Oh, that's hilarious. Is it just me or did she scare you as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little startled.
I'm fucking tired today. I don't know why. Probably. I don't know what it is about swimming that makes you way more exhausted. Does nobody else
Consider
have
like a
that?
full body exercise, anyways. Though.
Yeah, I guess. But it's just in a fucking doughboy pool. I wouldn't think it would make me like that tired.
I'm
But
back. I'm sorry.
oh, no worries.
Yep.
Obviously, Miranda rolled a really high perception check.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and I killed the spider. So
Oh, you killed the spider?
I killed
What an
a.
You
ass!
motherfucker.
I killed a spider. All right. But Maria's putting Alistair to bed, so I'll give her a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect time.
Doo-doo-doo. Let's see.
I'm gonna go raid the kitchen real quick too.
Alrighty. Simply see if a raven is a Comorda amongst some races have their place. Ooga booga. Boom, boom, boom. Joe. Today is Tuesday.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, hey. Sorry, Michael and Miranda aren't back yet.
For sure.
Doo,
Yeah,
doo, 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 doo.
freaking tired.
Yeah, long day.
Well, I was just telling them it's amazing how much swimming fucking makes you exhausted.
Yeah, they really can.
Like all we did was swim in like a doughboy pool, but man, it really took it out of me.
Alright, looks like Miranda's almost done. Oh, the doggy.
So I was just reading an article that apparently the first case of the Lambda variant,
The what?
the Lambda variant.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. I've heard of the
I know.
Delta variant.
Me neither. That was like now there's a Lambda variant. Like what the fuck?
How do you spell that? Like lamb? Like a lamb?
LAMBDA. Lambda
Ooh, yep. I'm
from
gonna look it up on Twitter.
Peru, I guess.
Yeah. Seems Lambda variant is in Houston. For those of us who like to keep one variant ahead of the projections.
Yeah.
What's in Houston?
The Lambda variant.
No, geez, we're already on those.
Yep, apparently.
Lovely.
Yes. Very lovely. Can't go wrong with a additional variant.
Nope.
What I keep saying is people just get vaccinated.
Yeah. The only
Freaking
variants I want are Loki variants.
exactly. Ugh.
Alrighty,
No
baby.
pets are. By the way, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck are you gonna do with this goddamn fucking turtle, man?
I don't know. I'm just gonna let you guys figure it out.
I'm trying to figure it out. It is not working. Like,
I do
Sounds like
want
a
to
you
say,
guys problem.
out of character, turtles can care for themselves at a year old.
I get that. That's a whole year though.
All right. So, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. You hear Heather?
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right. So you guys start making your way. You're in your cart. You're on a horse Delvin,
Downtown.
and there's 3 seats on top. Are you guys sitting on the wagon for now, or what are you doing? Because there's
As we're
Razik.
going, I say, "Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we're gonna get searched on the way out."
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay,
Yes.
Oh
I
shit.
don't have anything bad.
So as you pointed this out, I forgot. As you guys come up to the exit, guards halt you. All right, stop, please. Everyone must be searched.
Okay,
Search away. We got nothing to hide.
All right. He first goes to you, Delvin, because you're on your own horse.
Uh-huh.
You step down. What's in your inventory?
Uh,
Or are you trying to hide anything?
Let me look to see if I would need to hide any of my things before. Hold up. I gotta get playing. I was on my spells. All right. Let's see. I mean, I have a burglar's pack, but I mean that just comes with. I have thieves' tools, but that as an adventurer that'd be normal. Um, not. I don't think I need to. I mean, is burnt other fumes illegal?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, I'm white. I can just say I didn't know I couldn't do that. So.
Pallet elves.
um, yeah, I don't think I hide anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything that I need to hide in it.
He like he searches you. He does pull out your thieves' tools, and he's like, "Well, we're not looking for your type anyway." And he puts it back, and then he does pull out the other fumes, and he like smells it, and he's like, "Ugh." Puts it back, and just looks through everything else, and he's like, "All right, you're good to go."
The whole time I'm just smiling at him and say, "Thank you, kind sir."
All
And
right,
jump
Razik,
up on my horse.
do you have anything you need to hide?
Who's next?
You, Razik.
Oh, nothing that I could tell.
All right, let me search, and searching you, and he finds the. You had the bag of holding, or who does?
No. Yes, I do.
Yeah. And he like opens it, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do about this." He sticks his hand in, doesn't pull anything out.
It's a magic trick like this book, and I pull out the book where I could write in it with nothing in there.
I know
I
what a bag
write
of
your name.
holding is. That's what we're looking for. How much stuff is
Well,
there?
what
Like
do you want?
if you turn it
I-
inside out, is it gonna be
I
like a
don't want
pile
the
of
rats
stuff?
to get out.
The rats. Do a deception check.
Did you say I don't want the
Yeah,
rats
that's
to get out?
a call. Do I have to use inspiration beforehand, or can I do it after?
You can do it
You can
after.
do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Inspiration.
Okay, and so you add. Are you rolling again or adding 10?
17.
Okay. Oh, okay. He's like, why are you keeping? You know the die.
What? Oh no! Oh no!
Please don't dump the corpses out here. Do it outside the wall. Next.
And as he's done, I'm like, I told you, Razik.
Shakes his head. Do you have anything to hide on you, Eliwick?
To hide, let's see. Mm,
Oh God.
I really don't. Like, there's nothing that I need to hide.
All right. Do you know something I don't, Josh?
I may.
What?
I may.
All right. Oh, let me look.
I'm not
Hold
gonna say
on.
anything. Not on Eliwick.
Oh, on you?
No.
Like, I have a bunch of, like,
Just ignore that I said anything.
No, I want to know.
random,
If you don't remember, I'm not bringing it up. Or if you don't think about it, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Well,
no,
It's not like a. It's not like a thing.
I have, like, the flying broom, like, the
you,
pipe, a hat, tinker
you're
tools, potions.
you're good. Yeah. So he goes through you. Um, you know, finds all your shit, your random knickknacks. He's like, all right. Yeah, it's just like a gnome to have all this weird shit. All right. And Sturxia, he searches you. And do you have anything particular you're trying to hide? Oh, you know what? Let me actually roll this. 2d20. Say no. All right. Are you trying to
You're
hide anything, Strixia?
Nah.
All right. So he kind of goes through your stuff. Pulls out random shit that you have. Pulls out your old glass mask. And he's like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And then he pulls out the letter from your parents. And he's like, "All right, there's a letter." And then looks at everything else, nothing. So he's like, "All right, on your way."
and I say, let's go, and I get us away from the gate as quickly as possible.
All right.
So the two things that I was going to mention to you is, Eliwick has a baby on her.
Oh yeah, he didn't care. He saw the
Okay.
baby.
Okay, doesn't weird, not weird that a gnome carrying a turtle child. Okay.
Just weird.
And then that Sturxia is actually a fucking
That's what the
goblin.
13 was for. It was
That's what
seeing
I
if
thought.
he would figure
Yeah.
it out.
That's what I thought. All right, so
But he wasn't testing to see if the DC would have been lower if he was checking to see if it was real, but it was to see if he would just notice on accident.
well, no, that's I was just worried that something like the possibility of everything going horribly wrong rested on Sturxia.
Yeah, no, you're good. So you guys make it, and it starts to rain, and you hear like the thunder rolling again.
And I say, does it have to rain every time we leave? Like every time?
Yeah. And Eliwick, you kind of feel like something's different about this storm. It feels good.
Hmm.
You can just feel it, like it's a good sign.
I don't know. I think that this storm is going. It's not going to be a bad storm. I could feel that it's just a storm.
And after she says that, it starts to pour heavier.
And I
Ah,
look at you and I say, oh yeah, that's a good storm.
Just this heavy rain is pouring.
Beware the sky as the storm ravens approach.
However, be wary. Sturxia looks dry.
Like the water's not hitting her.
Yeah. Well, because she's in, I'm
Ah,
assuming, looking like a person.
uh-huh. And I look at her and I say, yeah, we're gonna need to work on that.
But, I
Anyways.
mean, you guys are out of the city gates now.
Yeah.
Maybe if we throw more water at her. Strexia, hop in a puddle.
Ronan's farting.
Get out of here. Go to
So
bed.
yeah, I'm going to set a fairly brisk pace, but not like breakneck. I just want to get away from the city before we camp.
You guys you start making your way out through like the first like houses, and it starts to parse, and you get to this first main like crossroads, and you see like a single like looks like a green scaled like dragonborn is like walking up the road, and she stops and looks at Razik, and Rathig, is that you?
As he looks over to her.
Friend of
Can I
yours?
tell you who it is?
It's Esmira.
Oh, shit. Esmira!
Razig! And she kind of like runs over to you. It's super like jovially. You see as this. Yeah, she's green. She's got like this green shine, like particularly looks really shiny, shinier than Razik's scales in this like pouring rain. As you see,
Oh
as
my
like
gosh,
the rain
twin.
is like splashing off them after this reunion. This bird, um, Delvin, can you
Razig's gonna hop
can you
off
help me
the
kill my bird?
carriage.
Wait, what?
No, I was saying, can you throw a dagger at my bird? No, don't.
Yes, I will handle it right now.
My poor bird. All right, so you hop off the carriage and embrace Esmira.
Esmira.
I
Esmira.
know this person, don't I, Razik?
Yes. Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
It looks like this is not the voice I had picked. The 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 Storm Lord has brought us together.
Let's,
Sorry.
let's hop in the back of the. Where are you headed towards the dash?
I'm
Just
heading.
follow us.
Okay, I'm heading towards Comorta. I actually
Oh, so are we.
I actually saw all of you in a vision.
And
No one's ever had a vision about us before.
Yes. Here, where are you headed? I imagine to Comorta as well. The Storm Lord bringing you there.
Yes.
Well,
Exactly.
uh,
These are my friends, by the way.
no, nice
I'm
to
gonna point them out. This is Eliwick. She's angry.
nice to meet you.
One on the horse
Liliwick.
is Dovin.
and I just pull my hood. Hi, Rasmora. Heard a lot about you. Pull my hood back down. Like, fuck this week.
It's Mira, but it's good to meet you as well.
There, if you see the old lady who's still dry somehow, that's Strixia.
Greetings, Strixia.
If you figure out how to make her look wet, we'll congratulate you. Then we have a shit ton of pets.
That's in a past
Name through
life.
all the pets.
Yep. Hello, pet. And I see a baby as well.
Yeah,
Want
this
it?
is Sunny. And I scowl at him.
I think it's a pet.
What? This is not a pet.
Not a
Obviously
pet.
a
It's a
turtle.
baby.
It's a baby, Razik.
Fine.
But let's be on your way. The storm urges us forward.
So,
Okay.
why
Are
did
you
you
walking?
have a vision about us?
Or yeah, unless you
Ellie
invite
was
her
first.
into the cart.
Oh
Hop
yeah.
on the car, Dan. We can talk.
Yeah, because there's room inside and outside, so there's enough for her. Alright. So she hops in the cart. Oh, what were you saying there, Eliwick? You said?
Yeah, I was saying, so what was in your vision of us?
Well, actually, um, just to clarify, the last time you saw her, when was the last time you saw her, Razig?
We were hunting something,
Okay, that's
and it
fair.
went very poorly.
Yes. No, it was actually shortly after the last time I saw you, Razig. Um, I escaped, and I was well for a while, but I got lost in the storm, and I came across the Crick, the Korean Dynasty's scouts, and I ended up having to face them on my own, and I did not fare so well, actually. And it was only
Sorry.
by the graces of Cord that I survived, and that's when he gave me the vision. I saw all of you. No, it was storming, and there
What
was a
were
great bird in front of me. And
Was it a
then
crow?
no, not a crow, not a bird I'm familiar. I can't pick a voice for her. Not the voice a bird I'm familiar with. And
I think it was my bird that you must have seen.
your bird.
Yes.
What do you mean?
I was gifted a storm bird by Cord. And the storm bird couldn't find me and has taken residence in Comorta, causing lots of drama over there. So we're on our way to go collect her as well as
Wait.
accomplish other tasks.
And I just kind of like lean over. Like, wait. We're going to get more pets?
I've been saying that it was my storm bird.
I just
How
assumed it
often?
was like a metaphor.
This
Do you
this
know me to be coy?
No.
I'm sorry. I just to say I don't think this bird can be a pet. It was quite large in my vision.
You
Yes, it
don't
is
know
quite large.
Eliwick.
That is
Eliwick will keep
accurate.
anything as a pet.
Hmm. But as I was saying, this bird was in front of me. This giant storm bird. And then I saw ravens came into view, not as big but large, and they burst. And as they burst, they took your forms. I saw you, Eliwick, with lightning blazing from your eyes, and you too, Razik. So I knew to head this way, especially because of that. You were there, and your friend here, Delvin, you said. And then there was another, but I didn't see very well. There was lots of lightning and rain, and I saw this one. No, who I think this one looks like. Hence the she's not wet. You're a goblin.
Yes.
Yes, then yeah, you are in this vision as well, and another that I could not see very well. And
Did one of them have like multiple tails,
I
like really thin ones?
no, I
I
don't know.
wonder if it was Sunny all grown up.
Looks at
Was
the
one?
turtle. I don't think so. I did not
Oh.
see how many tails, but yeah. And so I followed Kord's whim, and he's taken me here. Because
And what were we doing? We were just there?
you stood by my side.
Doing what? Were we just standing like for a picture?
We faced the Stormbird, I assume, to fight it? I don't know.
To
The
fight a
vision ended
storm.
after that.
Hmm. How do you and Razik know each other?
Well, we go back quite far back.
Oh.
I wish years. It's been a while. Back when, back before I met Delvin, my clan
Oh.
was. We were trying to protect some farming communities, and Esmera and my other friends and I, we were trying to keep them safe. It didn't end
Did.
well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry I never went back to look for you, Esmera.
I mean, you doubt you would have found me. I ended up in a different kerfuffle.
Me too. Me too. We killed it, though. Well, I didn't kill it,
Yeah,
but
with Quartz.
someone who was looking after me killed it, and I felt like I had to help him after that, so I did.
Makes sense.
Is that how you and Delvin met?
Oh, but it got me on the path to Delvin. It was my master who trained me in. Well, I flipped the book back and forth. By the way, I can cast magic now, Esmera.
What?
Um,
You, of all people.
of all people, right?
Well, it's strange, but can you show me?
No, okay, okay, okay. Ah, Let me think, let me think. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to hide my face, and then
I can still
going to
see you.
cast.
Oh,
Going to hide my face and turn back, and I'm going to look like my face is going to be pure white, and it's going to look like a German dragonborn, but more or less I'm going to say, I'm Aliens!
what'd you say?
I'm Hadians.
You're aliens? Oh, is that a different one?
Different character. Someone that Esmeralda would recognize.
Oh my god. Yeah, you look just like them.
I can't talk like him.
It's okay.
I'll get better at it. Gonna drop the disguise.
Oh,
And I can do stuff like that.
and she kind of looks a little sad, but yes, I. It's a very useful power to have. Um, at any rate, yes, I'm glad Cord has brought us together.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, when we faced this lightning bird guy, did we win?
I didn't see. I just saw us facing it, and that's it.
It wasn't facing the bird.
What? It was my vision. Yes.
Like we were going to fight it?
I don't know. We all stood together against it.
Against it. Why would I be gifted a storm bird if I was supposed to kill it?
Maybe it's just a challenge.
But
Isn't that all like fighting stuff?
He,
storm.
she nods his
Maybe,
head, and she's like, "Yes, I'm assuming if Cord has given you this gift, you should know it's probably a challenge. He likes battle and challenges. There's a whole holiday based on it.
yeah, you gotta prove yourself worthy and whatnot, you know?
I guess you're not a long time follower of Cord.
Nope, this is a fairly new thing.
Yep, seems like it.
I'm not the one who chose it. He chose me.
Sure, yes, I believe you.
But you
Jesse
don't
snickers at that.
understand what I mean by that. He like literally chose me for something. I think he wants to marry me.
Oh, okay. Well, that will be useful.
We've been having weird visions too.
Yeah,
A lot of them.
yeah, I've been hearing things. It seems like the last stream we've has caused quite the stir.
I feel like I have to point this out that so the storm god's gonna marry you, and you will raise your turtle child together. Anyways, this is just going through Delvin's head. Sorry.
You're good.
I hope you said that out loud.
Actually, I think I do lean over and say, so you're saying you're going to marry the Storm King, and together you shall raise your new turtle child, Sunny, together.
Emily.
Yep. Just
You
wait,
see,
we're going to meet your dad, Sunny.
I don't think it's like a typical marriage that you think it is. It can't be, right? He's a god. He probably has tons of wives and husbands everywhere.
God.
Oh, a new word! Oh, I'm so proud of you.
This child.
And
I look
I
down.
just totally lost the train of thought, and I'm just gushing over Sunny now.
I look at the thing. I'm like, man, you make it harder and harder to get rid of you.
God.
That is
Emily.
my
Ishmara,
name.
Ishmara,
Yes.
do you know if Hadians made it out alive too?
Um, I don't. I don't think he did.
When I hear that, I just kind of shoot you a sorry, buddy look.
I figure if any of us were making it out of that, I actually think it would have been Hadians.
Well,
So for us to have made it, I think he's got pretty good chances.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm sure you're right, Razig.
Maybe I
Pretty confident you're right.
shouldn't have so fervently followed the storm, but the storm aided me when I would have perished. And so I heeded it. And I'm here.
Oh my gosh.
The storm has brought us together. And hopefully, maybe Cord has offered a hand to aliens as well.
You're traveling with us for a while.
As
Right,
long,
Delvin?
Sure.
I'm going to rest my head if you don't mind. I have been on foot for a long time.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Trust me, we will almost definitely be attacked by a horde of demons at some point.
Don't mind the monkey. I
Uh,
mean cat.
oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Delvin.
Good one, good one.
And
Now I'm going to kick my horse and trot up to go scout.
and she rests her head and tries to rest. And the rain lessens as you guys make.
Uh,
Honey, we don't hear you.
yeah, you I think pulled your
Just
thing out.
cut out.
Yep, my toes. My toes. Okay. You guys cut across pretty much the storm is going at enough at an angle that the rain, lessens. Still catching some of it with lightning flashing in the background. And you guys begin your journey to Comorta, and I feel like that's a good place to end.
Yep.
Yeah.
As lightning flashes behind us, the credits roll over the screen.
Yeah. All right. Any questions?
Now we
Uh,
gotta wait 2 more weeks to continue. Fuck.
Yeah. But you're on a journey. You guys are moving. There's forward movement, so that's always good.
yes, we're on our way.
Yeah. And I've had big plans for Comorta for a while.
So I'm gonna be gone next week,
Oh, are
and then
you?
yes,
Okay.
the 27th. Remember, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out of town, and then so you'll DM your game again on the 3rd.
Yeah. Whenever you're back.
Correct, and then we'll do mine again on the 10th.
Okay. I mean, do you guys want to do? Should we do a one shot? Do you want to do one, Michael? Do you want to run a little one shot?
I I personally I don't know about that. I had to think about that because I don't want to make another character.
Should we just take a short break? We could do that too, or
But
play
it's
something.
been a break. I don't want to take a break.
I hate getting invested in
Okay.
characters that I don't.
What if it's like we can use the characters that exist in this game and just pretend it's like that? Like I don't know. It depends.
Like
Just a super throwaway
maybe
character.
you know what you guys could do is so basically that day that frickin' I was sleeping. You guys could go out and actually do something during that day.
Oh, that's true. Well,
Just like a random mini adventure. I've run one of those
Correct.
before.
I wanted to give Michael a chance to DM
Oh, yeah.
if you wanted to.
I'd rather not drag in Shrexia, Miranda, and possibly your. Well, I guess your sister probably won't be joining us for that one. I don't want to drag in people to deal with that if it sucks. That's why I was doing it to you and Josh.
Okay. So you want me to do like a one shot within my campaign with our characters? I can just do something random.
Yeah, like you guys go drinking and you play some drinking games or something like that. Like you guys could do something fun while I'm gone, while I'm sleeping.
And at the
Night.
end, you guys get drugged and forget everything.
Exactly.
Or are sworn to secrecy by the shadow government, and you guys can't tell Delvin specifically. I don't know.
Correct.
We'll figure it out.
Or they just wake up and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we forgot that this happened the other day."
I mean, do you guys want to do that? I mean, we could take a break if you don't want to.
Oh my gosh.
I know the bird.
What is wrong with her right now?
It's her bedtime, and she's telling us to go to bed.
Like, quit fucking talking, trying to sleep. Yeah, I apologize. We're just gonna be in Northern California, and I don't think I'll be able to fit in 4 hours. Yeah, Tuesday we're going to uh the Muir Woods or whatever, big redwood forest.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I don't think Miranda wants to do it, but Michael, you want to do it?
Said I have to think about it.
Okay. What about you, Sturxia? Or do you care? Or Heather? Sorry.
No, I'm flexible.
All right, so we'll see. I guess I'll update you guys whenever we figure it out.
so I do want to ask this though.
Yeah.
Miranda.
Hmm.
What is your plans with the turtle?
To make it a potential player for me in the future.
She's grooming herself.
Understood.
Ow, ow, I got a cramp. Okay.
I mean, I imagine playing a turtle would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I
right
mean, they
now
have
it would
pretty
just
short
be an infinity.
lifespans.
Yeah, like 50
I
years.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
the
it to be
turtles don't live long.
I'm gonna make them like elves.
Fair
Like they don't
enough. That
breed
makes
as
more
much.
sense to
Yeah,
me.
turtles live a long time. I don't know what the hell.
Like real turtles live fucking forever.
Yeah,
Like
so
sea turtles live like 100 years.
yeah, I want them to live like 100 more years.
I
Fantasy
support
turtles should
this.
live a long time. And so what I figured is that they have a low birth rate. And
Yeah.
so like they live a long
Yeah.
time, just don't have as many kids.
Yeah, apparently the lore behind it is that the turtles only make babies when towards the end of their life, and they spend the baby's first year with them, like as they're growing, and baby turtles are expected to live on their own at about a year old because then they're orphans.
Yeah, it would make sense why he's talking already.
Hmm.
I'm still gonna make them develop fast.
Yeah, the idea of a tortoise, like he was in an egg. Like I feel like his baby years were all spent in the egg.
Yeah.
Hmm. They
So
also
now
said it only crawls for a few weeks and then starts walking after a few weeks.
this turtle. Anyways, I was just curious what you